I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
And welcome, everyone. Welcome to NY Yankee Mania. How's everybody doing? It's going to be a really cold night at Yankee Stadium. As a matter of fact, the Met game was moved up because of the weather. It's going to go in the early 30s, so it's going to feel like football weather. But we're just about getting ready to start. Nick Krentz is going to lead off for Oakland. The Can Man is definitely ready to pitch for the New York Yankees. He's 2-0 this year, no ERA, which is incredible. He's here, definitely a first look at the A's. So thank you everyone for coming aboard. First of all, today the stars of the game is Myra's Winnie's family, Riley, Reagan, and Mia. We are dedicating this show to an incredible family. Our guest that was on the show this afternoon, what an inspiration. She is fantastic, and she may even surprise us with the guest appearance tonight. Rice, Chisholm, Jose and Rosario at third, Bellinger, Grissom, and Judge. And of course, Stanton DHing, and of course, Austin Wells behind the plate. And the umpire is Deckman, and he is hitter friendly. And we're about to get going, guys. Here we go. Just again, I want to say hello to everybody. Thanks for coming on the stream. We really appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. All right, we're going to get going here in the first inning, and Nick Krentz is up. He's coming up to be the first batter against Mr. Can Man, and he's batting 148. No homers, no RBIs, and here comes the first pitch on a frigid night. The first pitch coming up is the set and the pitch. Up high, and we're underway. 1 ball and no strikes. The weather's supposed to go down to like 32 degrees, and we'll see how things go. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The stretch and the pitch is inside. Ball 2-0. How is everybody doing? Good evening. I hope you're going to stay warm. I have my Lavazza coffee here, everyone, so I'm ready to go. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and it's a little bit inside, 3-0. And not the kind of start you want Cam to start with. And I'm going to also bring up Sean Browning, who's with us, going to be a little guest here for the game. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing all right.
Cool. All right, here comes the 3-0 pitch. It's right down Broadway for a call, strike one. Unbelievable. It is going to be a really cold one today, boy. Sean, you hear me okay?
I hear you fine.
Okay. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and it's popped up down the third base line and going into the seats. And it's now 3-2. And how do you do? Damon, how you doing in the stream? How's it going? How's everybody doing? So we had some trouble with StreamYard and all kinds of stuff before, but it looks like the kinks are out. Everything is brand new, so we'll test it again. 3-2 pitch, check, swing. Hey, he's out of there. They call strike 3. He gone. He gone. He gone. 1 man out here in the top of the first inning. Well, that was a nice comeback, Sean. It was 3 balls, no strikes, and he came back and he struck the guy out.
Oh, yeah, that's the way to battle.
And that brings up Shea. Yeah, that brings up Shea. He's batting 306. And the first pitch swung on and missed on a 97 mile an hour four-seam fastball. This game, I was looking over at Citi Field, and it looked like we were watching a football game. This one is not too bad yet, but they're going to freeze there. The pitcher swung on and missed, nothing in two. The Cam man is bringing it tonight in the cold weather. Well, a little break in the action here, and people are getting up and putting on a coat on top of a coat on top of a coat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch from Cam. Right down Broadway, call strike three. He gone, he gone, he gone. 2 men out. Here in the first, right down Broadway. Wow, 99 mile an hour fastball. And Sean is all decked out. He's all nice and shavy. And look at him. He looks like a little boy. Go get him, Sean.
Nah, I just got irritated with the beard for a little bit.
Okay. First pitch.
I was trying to get Grizzly Adams, and I was like, nope. Oh, hold on.
There you go. Okay. Oh, you go to work tonight, Sean?
Yeah, I got called in just a little bit ago. And they asked me to cover a shift at midnight, but I got to leave at 9:30. I mean, I got to, start getting ready.
There's a call, strike two on Soderstrom. So it's 2 strikes, nothing in 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch outside with a so he's consistently at 97, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cam stands up. And you could really see that it's pretty cold out there. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, a little bit low on a break on a curveball, 84 miles an hour, and it's 2-2. And how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up all the way up to center field. The Trent man. Can of corn, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, hits, errors at the end of a half of an inning. The Yankees and the A's, nothing, and the Yankees are coming to bat. Oh, wow. I can't believe, Sean, the turn of events with the weather. I mean, they are talking. Remember on the show today, I said we were getting to a deep freeze, and it might go below 30 tonight in New York.
Wow,
that's insane. And a lot of people were putting away. The heavy coats and all of that. It looks like that's coming back. The steam is coming back. It's crazy.
Well, you know how it is.
Oh, definitely.
With Arizona, I mean, with April. March and April are always crazy with their weather.
Oh, without a doubt. Absolutely, without a doubt. Let's see here. Let me give the Yankee lineup here for the Yanks again. Here we go. Let's see.
I got it right in front of me. Hold on.
Yeah, Trent Grissom will lead off. Aaron Judge batting second. Bellinger, Rice, Stanton, Chaz Chisholm, Rosario Wells, and Jose batting ninth. I have a feeling today's going to be a nice game for Aaron Judge. I just got that feeling.
Well,
Aaron Sabella's, last year he was 4-9 with a 4.85 ERA, 16 home runs he gave up, 33 walks, 88 strikeouts. Opponents hit 245 on him. So we're ready to start the bottom of the first inning, and we're ready to go. And here comes the Trent man, who's hitting a little bit better. Still not where we would like it to be, but he's getting on base with walks and all. So, and here's the first pitch, and it is a little bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Trent is batting 172, no home runs, 4 RBIs, and his OPS is 644. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it's grounded to first. He'll take it himself, and there's 1 man out. Kurtz will take it himself, 1 man out. So you have Butler, Clark, and Soderstrom. Kurtz, Jeff McNeil, old friend, playing in this game. How you doing, Jacob Petruzzi? What's cooking, my man? How's it going? How's our family? How's it going? And here's the golden boy, Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. It's up high for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes on Aaron Judge. He's now up to 250 with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, and an OPS of 853. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it's right down Broadway for a call. Strike 1, 1-1. And the set, and the 1-1 pitch to Aaron. A little bit low on a curveball, 78 miles an hour, 2-1. Against the A's lifetime, he's batting .318, 18 homers, 49 RBIs, and a ridiculous 1,135 OPS. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and flying foul. 2-2, and how do you do? Cody Bellinger waiting on deck. I don't know if we should get the hot chocolate ready, Sean, or what? Let's get that hot chocolate going. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. And the stats are going. You got 35% cutters, 77% curve, 92% sinker, 4-seam fastball, 92.1. And that will bring up Bellinger here in the the umpires are something's going on here. Let's see. I think they're talking, it might have been catcher's interference. Yes, it looks like it's catcher's interference. Aaron Judge may get first base. That's what it looked. I mean, you clearly see there's interference. I think he's going to be awarded first base, guys.
Yeah, he hit the bottom of the glove.
Without a doubt.
But this seemed like a delayed challenge. I don't know. Unless the umps decided to, unless the crew chief called for a review.
Well, let's see. Aaron Judge is going to first base, everyone. So, hey, what's up, Nitin? How you doing? How's it going? Thank you for coming on. And it is...
Prevented races and strikeout.
Just finished your workout. Okay. All right, Bellinger, 267 with a man on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch. It is a little bit low for a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. Remember, everyone, please press that like button, and don't forget, subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that ball's the same exact place, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 on Belly. Yeah, Sean, in between inning, we'll talk about your short, an excellent short you just put out. 2-0 pitcher swung on and missed. 92 mile an hour cutter, and it's 2-1. Might be a good time to maybe hit and run, get a little something going here. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a timeout right now. Yeah, at the end of this inning, Sean, we'll definitely talk about this great short that he just put out, and he'll talk about it soon. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set of the pitch is a little bit outside on the curve. 3 balls and a strike on Cody Bellinger. With Ben Rice to follow.
You know, the Yankees are having more disciplined at bats.
Yep. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is in there for a call strike, and it's 3-2 on Bellinger. The set, the look over at first. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The throw to first. Not in time. Aaron Judge is back. And we'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes on Ben Rice. How you doing, Nitin? Here comes the 3-2
What's up,
pitch.
Sean? What's up, Joe?
What's
And
up,
the pitch
Nathan?
is low for a ball 4, but the ABS is coming. They want the ABS on this 3-2 count.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing, Nitin?
Good. I just finished my workout.
And the challenge is overturned, and he is called out on a strikeout. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. So the A's win their first challenge. 2 outs now, and Ben Rice is up with a man on first and 2 men out.
Wow.
Ben Rice is up. Here comes the pitch, and it's a little bit inside for a ball. 1-0 on Ben Rice. Batting .370, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes on Ben Rice. So, you know, he cues one up, man. It could be 2-0 in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the guy's hitting with 3-something, 380.
Yeah, he's batting 3. Right, exactly. There's a timeout, so Rice steps out of the plate, and the umpire waves him, says, okay, let's get going, and here we go. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner up with Judge on first. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. The set and the pitch is down low for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes on Ben Rice with Giancarlo Stanton on deck. 3-0. Here comes the set and the 3-0 pitch. Right down broad. Oh, no, he called that a ball. Holy cow. It's amazing. Ball 4, first and second. I'm surprised the A's aren't challenging. But it's first and second for Giancarlo Stanton.
Yes, it's up in his zone, but yeah, it could have, but they're
Yeah, but
not
they're
trying to
challenging.
challenge every pitch.
Right. And Giancarlo Stanton now is up. First and second and 2 outs.
Oh,
Judge is on second. And the pitch is in there for a call. Strike 1, a cutter, 88 miles an hour. Stanton's .394, a homer, 6 RBIs, .974 OPS.
My brother, my younger brother, he's at the Marlins game right now.
Oh, nice. Pitch is bounce foul, and it's out of play. It's 0-2.
Giancarlo going to break another one.
Now the Marlins will lose.
The one you call Robinson Cano.
2-2, and how do you know Cano? There's the 0-2 pitch coming to Giancarlo. Timeout is called, but Giancarlo stands in the box. So it's 0-2 on Giancarlo Stanton. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. So at the end of 1, it's the A's nothing and the New York Yankees nothing. So, Shawnee Bird, talk to us about your short.
Yeah, well, I did one on Captain Elrod, who, you know, He was a Marine Corps aviator in World War II and one of the defenders of Wake Island, which I did a 4-point series on that. And so it was no brainer, and people were asking. So I did a short video on him directly, and I'm gonna do a longer video, another video more specifically on just him. So, I mean,
Yeah,
he,
Sean, go ahead.
yeah, he
Go ahead.
received. I mean, he received the Medal of Honor for his heroics. I mean, first of all, he sunk a Japanese destroyer with an F-4F Wildcat. You know, a fighter plane. He sunk, a Japanese destroyer during the first time the Japanese tried to invade the island. And then, you know, and then with he was one of 500 Marines basically defending a whole onslaught of Japanese, like a whole fleet. The second
nice.
time, so yeah,
Yeah, that was Sean. By the way, shout out to you. That was a great short. I loved it. That was awesome.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, Sean just pops up with these great shorts. You know, like boom. You know, like you could be talking to him for 1 minute, and like 5 minutes later, there's a beautiful short out there. So you know that is totally awesome, and we got to go check it out, everyone. Definitely go check it out. All right, here we're going to start here in the top of the second inning.
Okay, they were showing who threw out the first pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that. I don't know. He's in between now, Joe Girardi and Michael Kay. The first pitch swung on and missed. Nothing in one. Professional boxer. Manny Pascuguio.
Oh yeah, I've seen that guy.
Manny Pacquiao. I think,
Manny
right?
Pacquiao, yeah.
Yeah, he's there. He's at the game.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Wow.
As a pitch swung on and missed. Nothing in two.
Yeah, I saw him fight Evander Holyfield. One of the last battles of Evander Holyfield.
Yep.
Brent Rooker is up right now, everyone. One of their good young players. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is a broken bat to shortstop. Jose fires the first. Nice throw this time. 1 man out. Man, he sawed that bat in half. Sean, do you have up to the minute play, or are you behind?
I'm only a pitch behind. Like you're describing the play, and it's still kind of getting, but
Okay. All right. So you know what? You take the top of the third. Okay.
all right.
All right. Jacob Wilson, 237, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Another good and upcoming rookie. Really good shortstop, actually, no question about it. And here comes the first pitch from Cam. Right down Broadway, call strike one. That was a 98-mile-an-hour sinker. Holy cow!
And everyone knows his father's Jack Wilson.
Yes. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, and it's up high, 1-1, and 94-mile-an-hour cutter. Man, oh man, this guy's got the tools, man. This guy is just one. I mean, he stays healthy. The Yankees have a really good pitcher on their hands. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the glove of Wells. 1-2. No, not yet, but we're getting there. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Wilson. You know, every time I see Cam, especially from the back, I always think it's Garrett Cole. Oh, time is called. Yeah. Pitch clock.
You know, his with this frame, he reminds me of Tyler Glasnow.
Yes. Now they did a pitch clock, but now they stopped Cam from pitching, and now they said there was no error. You know, no matter how many years of baseball I've seen, you've never seen enough. So
this is where
the same. 1-2 pitch is fouled behind home plate, and we'll do it again.
This is where you hear Al Michaels going, and what do you know?
And what do you know? Okay, here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Grounded foul behind the Yankee dugout, and we'll do it again at 2-2. They keep going back to the interview here. Professional boxer and former senator of the Philippines.
Yep.
Manny Pacquiao, the legend.
I mean, I watched them fight. What was it? Floyd Mayweather. That was who we fought. Not Vander Holyfield.
Is a
he might have
pitch.
fought him too.
A little outside, and it's 3-2. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody is staying warm as the temperature keeps going down and down. And here comes the pitch. Now it's 3. I don't understand. They had it at 3-2. They just threw a pitch, and it's 3-2, and they're going to pitch again. What is going on? Is the brain freeze setting in or something? What the heck? Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Right down Broadway. Call strike 3. He gone. He gone. He gone.
So I don't know if you know, but the Mets Diamondbacks game was supposed to be at 7, like the Yankee game, but they moved it up to 4 because of the cold weather.
Oh, wow.
Did the Mets come back and win that game? I didn't see any scores.
No, I don't know. I was working out, so I didn't know.
Swung on and missed by Butler. Lawrence Butler batting 200, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, OPS 591. He's totally covered his whole face. It is getting.
Lawrence Butler is actually.
Yeah, he's a good young player too.
Yeah, he's a good center fielder. There's a pitch outside, 1-1. 1 ball and a strike. 2 men out here in the top of the second inning. No score. In frigid Yankee Stadium. It's more like a football game. Here comes the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-1. This is why a lot of games are played on the West Coast, because it is just too frigid for baseball. But you know what? If the football players could stand it, so can baseball players. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 95-mile-an-hour cutter. 2-2.
Oh,
and how do you do?
Well, the baseball players have to deal with it in October anyway, with the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. April and October.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, just a little bit high, 3-2. The Yankees are not challenging. Probably would have been high. So it's 3-2 with nobody on and 2 men out here in the top of the second inning. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Please press that like button. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Line to left field, and Bellinger is right there, makes the catch. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 inning. At the end of 1.5, the A's nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. So, Nitin, how was your workout?
It was great. We had a great workout, full body, and it was awesome.
A lot of people?
Yeah. And then now I'm gonna go get a smoothie.
So, what's a common? So, tell us, as a builder that you are, what's a common theme? Do you have a program every day that you do, or is it potluck? Whatever you decide.
Yeah, so I go to the gym called Sets, so it's like a group training class. So they come up with the classes for us each day. Every day is different, so they come up with the class for us. So it's a group training class. So.
Okay. Nice.
Yes, we do rotations and different exercises every day. So
very nice. Very nice. How many years? How long have you been working out, Nathan?
For a while now.
Yeah.
Probably like 8 years.
A lot of people are telling me you make a lot of friends when you go working out on an everyday basis.
Yeah, yep. It's we work out. You feel better when you work out together in a group. So
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, no, that's great. Listen, for people that can do it, I'm 100% for it. Sometimes, unfortunately, if you have like stenosis or if you have a sciatic problem, whatever, it's kind of hard. But that still doesn't mean you battle. You keep battling. You never give up, guys. You never, ever, ever give up.
Yep.
All right, we're going to start the bottom of the second inning. I'll tell you, nice crowd considering this frigid weather tonight. By the way, we are going to get in the 80s in like 4 days, so the weather's nuts. Here's the first pitch to Chaz. Right down Broadway, and it's a call, strike one. And did he ever need a hit the other day, boy? He really needed that hit. He's batting 194 with 3 RBIs. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Chaz here in the bottom of the second inning. The set and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1, 90-mile-an-hour sinker. 1-1. Nitin, are you on your way home?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up some
dinner?
I'm gonna pick up a smoothie,
Nice. There's a pitch called strike. 1-2 on Chaz. Chaz has his whole face covered. He know dummy. Rosario is on deck. So it's 1-2. Chaz steps out. Now he steps back in. The bell is ready to pitch. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Who else is in the chat?
And the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone.
Petruzzi and Damien.
Yeah. Oh, what's up,
Damien
Travis?
is in. Travis is in. On live, we have Bob Rizzo. We have Teresa. We have Richmond Valley Pharmacy. How you doing? We haven't heard from you. I know we've been having different times with the morning shows, but we'll be steady pretty soon on the 9:30. But thank you for listening in. Rosario hits one deep to left field. That ball's going. It is gone.
Woo!
The Yankees
Rosario.
lead 1-0. That was a bullet to left field.
Oh yeah, he knew it.
That was hit pretty well.
Oh, he knew it too. Oh, and look at him hustling across around the bases.
No, guys, I love Rosario, man. He's a great pickup for us. I'm happy that they re-signed him. And Joe, maybe that gives him the spark, the little change in the lineup.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that number
Yeah.
14. That's a good number, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here comes
No,
the pitch
that's
from Mills. Yeah, you see Travis? No, is that Travis Yankees 33? Who are you? I always forget.
That's Travis.
Well, I'm glad you came because you gave the Yankees luck. 1 ball and no strike to Austin Wells, and the pitch is in there.
Will it be back-to-back, Jack?
Back-to-back, belly to belly.
1 ball and 1 strike to Wells. Here's the pitch. Little bit outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. He's got a good beard going there, Mr. Rosario.
Yeah.
What's up, Travis? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're keeping warm. It's going to be a cold one no matter where we are. Here's the pitch swung on and fouled behind home plate. 2-2, and how do you do? 500 names, did you forget? Or Travis says he has like 500 names, so he's keeping the same one now. The pitch is outside, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the second inning.
Woo!
Let's
go, Yankees.
Yankees.
Come on.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Oh, Austin Wells calls time. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you're
this
right.
one's gonna be gone.
Rosario does need to play. He had a nice shot, man, down the line and by the foul pole. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's outside for ball 4. And that's one thing about Wells. Wells is definitely getting on with the walks. He's not hitting all that much.
Yeah.
And this was definitely in
Well,
Rosario's wheelhouse.
we could always use McMahon for, late inning replacements.
Yeah, well, the problem is that's a $16-17 million replacement.
Yeah.
Hey. And how much
No, I know. Here's Jose.
How much were we paying
the pitch is
LeMahieu?
there for a call, strike 1.
Hey, Joe. Hey, guys, I'm gonna drop over here, and then I'll come back later for the score update.
Okay, we'll see you for the scoreboard update.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Nathan. Drive safe. Take care. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch is outside, and let's see. What are they saying here? Tell me that's no pitch now. Come on, man. Yep, it's 1-1 on Jose right now. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Right in there for a call, strike 2. 78-mile-an-hour fastball. He goes slower and slower. So it is 1-2 on Jose. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is popped foul behind home plate. And we'll do it again, 1-2.
Here comes a nice RBI triple. No.
Yeah. That would be nice. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. He needs a hit. He hasn't had a hit in a while. And a check swing, did he go? It's really low. The first base umpire says no. So it's going to be 2-2. And how do you do? 2-2, everyone. A lot of calling time on this game. It is frigid and going to get colder. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Jose. He is just completely out of sync so far this year. So 2 outs here. Yep, two outs, and Jose really needs to start from scratch here. He's doing absolutely nothing at the plate. And you can't steal first base, as we all know. Trent Grissom is up, and here's the pitch, and it's popped up. And it looks like, will it stay in play? Yes, it will. And the third baseman overturns it wrong, and it falls in, but in foul territory. So it's 0-1. I don't know where he was going. He did a complete turn, Muncy, and the ball went one way. He went the other. So the ball bounced. So a big life for Trent Grissom. Maybe he could take advantage of it.
A little help from the baseball gods.
Yeah. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Trent. So he's got another life. Let's see what he can do with it. And it's a little bit inside, 1-1, 92-mile-an-hour sinker. 1-1 on Trent. He grounded out in the first inning to start the game. I think of all the games, I think Trent Grissom only got a hit this one time as a leadoff hitter since he's been leading off. Here comes the pitch, is a little bit high, 2-1.
He got 1 or 2 hits because remember. Oh no! Wait a minute. That triple wasn't a right off the leadoff.
It wasn't a leadoff. No. So it's 2-1 on Trent as we play the bottom of the second, and the Yankees leading 1-0 on a Rosario home run. The pitch is up high, 3-1, with Aaron Judge waiting in the wings. Wherever you are, if you're in the freezing zones, stay warm, everybody. Get that heat back on tonight. 3 balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch, and it's Fly to center field. Can of corn. And makes the catch, and the inning is over. But not before Rosario put one in the left field stands. And at the end of 2 full innings, the Yankees lead the A's 1-0. And the start of the 3rd inning, we're gonna send it off to Sean. And Sean, I hope you're doing well and you're staying warm. Oh, I know you are in Florida, but once in a while you get a little freezing. You get a little freeze, don't you?
Yeah, well, you get a nice breeze. But yeah, no, I mean, right now it's fine. But yeah, if you guys live up north and it's cold out there and you got a fireplace, use it.
Yeah, really.
Or you got one of those old-fashioned wood stoves.
Exactly. There you go. So, well, we're gonna have Nathan in the 3rd inning to give us a scoreboard update. But has anything surprised you so far this year? I know it's early. Has anything surprised you, Sean? Any team right now that's either gotten off to a bad start or a no start or what? What's your impression so far?
Not too much. I mean, yeah, Giancarlo is, it's kind of surprising, but in a good way. But and then also just Ben Rice is just really taking off, coming into his own. But I mean, what I'm really surprised about is that there are a lot more disciplined approach as a team at the plate.
Mm-hmm.
I know the bottom half is to be desired, is less than, the bottom half production is to be desired, but
mm-hmm.
It's gonna get there.
Yeah, I think
a lot of these guys didn't participate in the WBC, so they're behind that 60 at bat threshold that you normally would have, and so that might play a part in it. But yeah, we're back into the game. And the A's scouting reporters, early struggles heating up and more of the same.
All right, Sean, take it away.
All right, after we get out of this, now we're getting back to the game action. And they're showing a close-up of the A's manager. And the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Catches the corner. And then Max Muncy's in the batting, 314, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, and a 905 OBS. And a ball up high, like way high. So with this count is 1-1 on Max Muncy. I like that Cam's kind of working fast. He shakes him off, then he nods his head. Well, sets up. Cam delivers. And it's a foul ball or swing and a miss. Wow, it almost looked like he fouled off, but he might have tipped it to Wells. So now it's 1-2 on Max Muncy. And they show a close-up of in Max's jersey, number 3. 1-2. And it's a ground ball to third base. McMahon gets it, but he's going to have no play. And Max Muncy's on with an infield single. It just was a slow roller. And I'm sorry, Rosario, not McMahon. I'm so used to McMahon being out there at third base.
These little ground balls this year have just been ridiculous.
Yeah, the ground ball just died halfway to third. Like, it was a high bouncer, and then it just hit the grass and just slow dribbled to third base. And by the time Rosario got it, he had no shot. So I'm glad he ate it. Now with McNeil in the batter's box, the former Met, he looks at an inside pitch for ball 1. And he's batting 174 with 1 RBI, 0 home runs, but a 443 OPS. So Jeff McNeil is becoming a journeyman here. And it's a line drive right over Jazz's head. He had no shot at it. Judge fields it, gets it back inside. So we got runners on first and second, no one out. And, this is going to be where Cam needs to buckle down. You're getting a couple. You got a cheapie and then just a line drive that was just a hot shot. There was no way that Jazz would have been able to field it.
Now you got to look for the bunt.
Yep. Yep, and they got a guy that actually has some speed. Denzel Clark is batting 190. But will he bunt down here? Or what are they going to do here? Cam sets up. Oh, and does a little step-off maneuver towards second base, but does not throw it. But chases the runner back to second. Muncy takes a secondary lead from second base. He's trying to play dangerous over here. Cam looks at Muncy, pitches, and he does lay down a bunt, but it's foul. And it's 0-1 on Denzel Clark.
Well, he had the right order to bunt it down third.
Right, and that was perfect. He did like this quick last second jab at the deal. He didn't show bunt at all until the pitch came. And he shows bunt again, and he gets it down, and it's foul behind home plate. Barely gets past the foul line, so
now you got to put him away. Now you got to put him away.
Right, now we got to put him away, but now he shouldn't try to bunt again. But if he tries to do it and it goes foul, it's a backwards K, so.
Right. So
that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
See what the Athletics do.
Well, I don't think he's going to be bunting, so let's hope.
No, I don't think so either. But come on, Cam. It's 0-2 on Denzel Clark. Cam sets. Looks at the runner. Picks off. Max Muncy just gets back before the ball gets there. And then, but hey, that's his second disengagement. So the next time he's got to really pick someone off, or they're going to be advancing on an automatic balk. And it's a high pitch, and it looked like Clark was trying to show bunt as well. So the Athletics are trying to really do something gutsy here. Kurt's on deck. So come on, Cam. A nice double play. And he lays down a bunt, and it's actually a good one, but they got one play at first. Rosario gets him. Which was smart. Yeah, second and third, one out. But it was actually a smart play. Rosario come in, it was smart. Cam not trying to field that and then throwing it away, trying to get the lead guy.
Now you need the strikeout.
Now we need a strikeout or an infield pop. But yeah. All right, the first pitch is right down Broadway for strike one. Kurtz was looking at him. And that was some straight gas. And he Cam deals again. It's high.
This is when Cam is strong.
Yeah. So it's 1-on-1 on Kurtz. Trittler at 40-something pitches.
45.
And the pitch is fouled off. So it's going to be 1-2 on Kurtz. We fouled off, and they made the stand quick, fast, in a hurry behind home plate. So there was no way that any one of them was going to get it. All right, Cam. Just throw the gas. That's a wide pitch. Outside for ball two, just a bit outside. So it's 2-2, and how do you do?
2 and 2, and how do you do, everyone?
Cam, he steps off, fixes his pants at the knees. He's got those knee-high socks on. Cam sets, delivers, and it's popped and it's lined to right field. Oh, it's over the head of Grisham in the gap. 2 runs in. And it's 2-1. Athletics lead over the New York Yankees with the Kurtz double. Pretty much the gap in right center field, but it was past Grisham before Grisham could even get there. So that was a hot shot, line drive.
That was definitely a hot shot. And, this whole inning, I started getting a bad feeling when that little ground ball to third base, and Cam was very upset. I don't think he's recovered from that yet, and he's got to learn to put that aside.
Yeah, he will. But this is the first trouble he's got into all season. So 2 runs here, but he can limit the damage. And the first pitch is a inside strike one called. Shea Langeliers is a dangerous hitter, so do not give him something in his power zone. No, it's a pitch that's low but catches the strike zone, and it's 0-2 on Shea Langeliers.
You gotta stop the damage right here, guys. You gotta stop the damage right here.
If he can strike him out, this is gonna be key right here. But he's got to put away the batters. He's getting these 0-2 counts, and he's getting these 1-2 counts. So he's ahead of the hitters. It's just having a hard time putting them away.
Yeah, he's not putting them away. So I don't know if it's better.
But yeah, that was fouled off on the third base side. And so it's still 0-2, and he's got to get new lumber because he broke the bat. So, yeah, and I don't know if it's the weather, because cold weather does sometimes affect our breaking balls. So, all right, Cam, limit the damage here. Cam sets, fires, and it's a swing and a miss, and he gone. He threw that high cheese right past Shea Langeliers, and before he even swung, it was in the glove. So, oh yes, Cam's got some electric movement on his fastballs, and he throws a curveball for strike 1 against Tyler Soderstrom. Was another dangerous hitter too. He showed some pop last year in his rookie season. And low corner strike 2. He catches the corner, and Cam is loving that downer right there, that low inside corner. So he threw him 2 back-to-back curveballs on the low corner. What is he going to throw him? Change the eye level here, Cam. Oh, and it's in the dirt. Ball 1. So 1-2 on Tyler Soderstrom. And, let's finish him this time there, Cam.
Throwing a lot of pitches. It looks like we're going to see the bullpen a lot earlier than we expected.
Oh, and that's fouled off to the third base side into the stands. No play. So now they're showing how the franchise timeline, Philadelphia from 1901 to 54, then Kansas City 55 to 67, Oakland from 68 to 2024, and then Sacramento on the way to Las Vegas. So, and Sacramento, the reason it's not their city affiliation is because it's they're borrowing their AAA affiliation ballpark as their home games. So, and the pitch, and it's line past the first baseman Rice into the corner. Oh, and it just stopped there. So it's gonna be probably a ground rule double. Well, he stopped that too, but it's 3. The score now is 3-1 Athletics. But I knew once it got lined past Ben Rice and then it got into that little corner, he was going to be trouble. Yeah, and that ball just stopped.
It's 3-1 here in the bottom of the second, and Matt Blake is now on the mound. And yeah, I really believe that little base hit really nerfed him, and he's going to have to grow up on that. That really, I knew it. I knew some once that was happening, and it just nerved him, and like he couldn't believe after he threw 2 really great strikes. Then that there was a little ground ball down the first base, third base line, and that really hurt him.
All right. The meeting on the mound is over, and Brent Rucker is stepping up to the plate, 0 for 1 on the ground ball. 0 for 1 with the ground out. All right, let's finish this. Get out of the inning. Limit the damage.
57. He's going on his 58th pitch.
Yep, and that one is fouled back. So you got 0-1 on the count. And yeah, if he can get out of this, and this is like the first quote unquote test that Cam had where he didn't necessarily have the best stuff. His breaking balls aren't really breaking too much. But, he's attacking these hitters and they're just aggressive, pesky team. And it's a ground ball to third baseman. Rosario fires and gets him by 1 step. And Rooker is out at first. Cam gets out of the damage, but the Athletics did answer back and score 3 runs. However, they did it the small ball variety. So now it's up for the Yankees to come back and answer back.
Well, it's 3-1 at the end of 2 and 2 innings. So let's hope that the Yankees can answer back. And I think I'm pretty confident they're going to come back in this game.
Oh yeah, I think so too. And I mean, Cam's being aggressive, but the A's are already an aggressive team, and they're attacking him early. So this is going to kind of show you that when teams start kind of seeing him more than once during this season, you're going to see how teams start making adjustments against Cam. Because remember, he came up in July last year.
Yep. Well, this is his first taste of the A's anyway, so. But
yep.
I think he's going to go like 85 pitches, and they're going to get him out of there if he lasts that long. So
yeah,
the Yankees have to show some grit and come back in the game now.
Right. I mean, if he gets them through 5 innings, I'll be all right. I mean, or get us through 5 innings, and you only. I mean, the runs are coming through. Hard hit line drives and little dribblers that die on the grass because the grass is wet or whatever. Shows you something. And then they're showing you about Kurtz and nicknamed the Big Amish. And saying, how about that? So as we get in the break-in and
All right, Aaron Judge.
And then they're showing a highlight of the guy doing the little churning the butter symbol. I mean, hey, you know what? And Aaron Judge steps into the box. Can he crush one? The first pitch is low, but called strike 1. And Judge is not challenging it, but that looked to be a little just outside of the box. And the next pitch, and they're setting him up inside, and he fouled one off. So now it's 0-2. But they're trying to set him up on the inside. This is where you see the catcher setting him up. But 0-2 on the captain. Can he start this rally up? Oh, then he takes his time out here. It's courtesy 2-strike timeout. Rubs his eyes a little bit. Resets. Now he gets back in the box. Show an overview and the pitch again. And it's popped up. Line drive there. And it's caught by the shortstop. I mean, it could have fell in there, but, you know, he popped him up.
It was hit off the end of the bat.
Yeah, that was. And now Cody Bellinger's in the box. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That was questionable. But the ABS did punch him out. And the first pitch is high, ball 1. Savali, he's attacking these hitters. But the Yankees can attack him back. And they show you how he's age 30 season. Oh, it's hit deep. But is it going to stand? It's coming back in, and the right fielder, Rooker, is coming in, or Butler's coming in, catching it. And, yeah, that one was just caught in the wind.
Ben Rice coming up.
Yep. All right, Ben Rice, can you at least answer back, get us 1 run?
Yeah, but you can't always go for the home run, Sean. You gotta get on. You gotta make pitches.
No, I know that too.
You can't. That's what we don't want. We don't want them to be dependent on the home runs.
I'm right there with you. I'm just saying it's good to answer back immediately after they get runs on you and they take the lead. And that was an inside pitch. So it's 1-on-1 on Ben Rice. All right, Ben Rice, stay in control of the strike zone. Do not let your emotions get to you. And the pitch is low, but the Athletics are challenging. But that looked to be below the zone, but it might have caught him. Oh, it did catch the bottom of the zone. So the Athletics retained their 2 challenges. And the call is overturned. It's 1-2 on Ben Rice. All right, Ben Rice. Just come on. Gap to gap. Line drive. Don't worry about trying to put one in the seats. And that ball's bounced in the dirt behind home plate. So it is now 2-2. And how do you do? Ben Rice sets in the box. Savali sets, delivers, and it's swung and fouled off. So it's going back to 2-2. That's one thing that we didn't have a whole lot of last year, where every batter is battling and fouling off pitches in the account. There was a lot, too many non-competitive at-bats.
Yep.
All right, and that's an inside pitch high. So now it's 3-2 on Ben Rice. All right, good job working it full, Ben, and laying off on that high pitch that was just on the inside corner. 3-2 with Big G on the. Oh, and he works a walk with the ball bouncing at home plate. That curveball had too much curve. So Ben Rice is aboard for the Hulk, Giancarlo Stanton.
How did the A's get the 3 runs?
All hits.
A little dribbler that got slowed down by the grass to third base to start the inning. And then a couple hot shot line drives, a 2-run double, and another run off another hot shot double that got stuck in the right field corner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mike, come on.
Yeah, I mean, but Cam was playing. They were just hitting off. They were waiting for the right pitches, and they made good contact, and they hit it hard to where the outfielders didn't really have a chance. The one that went to right center field, it was there before Grisham or Judge could get there.
Oh.
So you know that thing was smoked. And Big G said nope. And he swings, but it's fouled off the end of his bat. And now the count is 1-0 on Giancarlo Stanton. Savali at 56 pitches, so he may have an early night tonight. It is 3-1 Athletics over the Yankees. And the pitch, outside corner, ball 2. Almost thought that might have been called a strike, but the way the ump kind of adjusted himself. So it is 2 balls and 1 strike on Giancarlo Stanton. Come on, Big G. And the pitch again, right down Broadway, strike 2. It's 2-2, and how do you do? I think that was actually a good move by Giancarlo to kind of watch that pitch, take it. Because that looked like it was headed for the inside corner, but it moved at the last second. Oh, that was a close pickoff move on Ben Rice. And they won't really tell us if they were challenging or they're just doing the replays just because they like to. But yeah, so the count is 2-2, 2 outs on Big G with the runner on first, Ben Rice on first, and the pitch again fouled off behind home plate. All right, good way to stay alive there, Big G. Yeah, he's getting his timing back. So. And it's pitched, fouled off again behind home plate. So the count remains 2-2 on Big G.
61st pitch coming up.
Yep. And with the 61st pitch coming as Savali sets, Big G swings. It's a deep pop up, and Clark comes in and catches that can of corn into the end.
What is a deep pop up?
Did you just?
You get everybody excited. You can't. Oh yeah. All right.
You had a John Sterling moment right there. It is high.
You had a Phil Rizzuto moment there, Sean.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep everybody on their toes, so you know.
You got it.
But hey, and no, at first it looked like a good swing.
All right, let's get to the scoreboard update with Nitin. Nitin, take it away.
Well, guys, shout out everyone in the chat. What's up, Chef Nick? Chef Nick in the building. Travis. Who else is in here? Let's see. Damien. What's up, Damien? What's up, everyone in the chat? Hopefully the Yankees can regroup here. But today we got the scoreboard here, update here for you guys. The Guardians beat the Royals 2-1. Orioles beat the White Sox 4-2. Mets beat the Diamondbacks. Actually, the Mets came back to win 4-3 on a walk-off win. Pirates are winning 2-0 right now against the Padres, bottom 6. The Marlins are leading 2-0 against the Reds, top 7th. My brother is at the game currently also. The Cubs are beating the Rays 5-0, bottom 6. Red Sox and Brewers are tied 0-0, bottom 6. Cardinals, Nationals 2-2, top of the 5th. And as you know here, you guys are hearing the Yankee game here with Sean and Joe. The Sacramento A's are winning 3-1 right now, top of the 4th. Dodgers, man. Dodgers are winning 3-0 right now against the Blue Jays, top of the 5th. Tigers, Twins 0-0, top 3rd. Mariners 1-0 over the Rangers, bottom 1st. And then later on, you got the Astros and Rockies, Braves, Angels, Phillies, Giants. And there's your scoreboard update.
Thank you, Nitin. We're going to the top of the 4th inning. And the first pitch is in there for a call, strike 1 on Jacob Wilson, who struck out in the 2nd inning. No balls and a strike with the A's leading 3-1. Cam is ready to sets, and here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it's grounded a second to first. Rice wide sends it over to Cam, and he's out at first. Rice came a long way off of first base. Good job. And Cam ran to first, so that was good. So it's 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. We need a quick inning here. We got to get the Yankees back hitting. We got to get that pitcher back out there. So it is Lawrence Butler up with a 1-man out here in the top of the 4th inning. Cam is on, let's see, he is on 60 pitches. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball 1, a cutter, 91 miles an hour. And getting a little bit chillier at the stadium as you see people just keep putting those blankets on. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Cam. And it's right down the middle, 1-1 on Butler. 1-1 here in the top of the 4th inning. Very nice crowd for a very cold night. Give them a lot of credit for coming in. Here's the pitch swung on it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Butler. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Way up high. And it's 2-2. And how do you do? 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 4th inning. I'll tell you, you mentioned that. Hold on. Here comes the pitch. Right down Broadway. He gone. Oh, they want to check it. So I can't do the he gone yet. Let's see. There's an ABS coming up. And it is. And they overturn it. So I can't give you the he gone. So it's 3-2 now. The A's have won all of their turns so far. 3-2. So the ABS, and here we go. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch coming from Cam. Swung on and missed. Now I could do it. He gone. 2 men out here in the top of the 4th inning. And we got to hold them right here, guys. We need the Yankees to get the hitting shoes back on.
Oh, yes.
The Mariners and the Rangers just started again, and the Mariners take a 1-0 lead. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded to short. Jose fires to Ben Rice, and the inning is over. Muncy hits a ground ball to short, and that was quick work. So no runs, hits, errors. At the end of 3.5, it's the A's 3 and the New York Yankees 1. So how's everybody again in the stream? Thank you for being here. Please press the like button. Subscribe. Tomorrow morning, everyone, we are back at 9:30 show. Thank you again. And we will have some info on some minor league play with the Patriots and also Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Will get you updated on all of the players that you know of and you may not have heard of. So we'll have a nice segment on the Yankees minor league, so you get caught up. And something that I believe is very interesting and something we should all learn about. If the Yankees make a trade, you know who we're trading. If the Yankees do bring somebody up, you know who they're bringing up. So I think it's a wonderful idea for the show. And it's something I believe that everybody should be interested in listening to.
And that's what
Nitin, you like it? Yeah.
I love that idea because we work with the minor leaguers a lot too. And obviously the Yankee, the Yes Network does spotlights for the Scranton and Somerset. So it is a great idea. Looking forward to tomorrow. And obviously we have some pretty great young prospects to look out for. And we worked with some of them already with the doing events with them or worked with them in the minors. So yeah, it's a great idea. Looking forward to it. And that Yes Network does that too. Futures, the prospects also.
Yep.
Yeah, and on Thursdays they put on the Yes Network either the Patriots or the Scranton Wilkes-Barre, or sometimes even single A. So there's a lot to look forward
Yeah.
to. So we're
Yeah,
definitely looking forward to that.
the Hudson Valley Renegades.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're going to start the bottom of the fourth, and Chaz Chisholm Jr. steps in the box. And the Yankees have that one hit, the one home run. Here comes the pitch, and it's right down Broadway. Call, strike one, 0-1. Chaz Chisholm starting to talk already with I think he's got something in his eye. Took the helmet off. Now it's back on. And still yapping away, as usual.
Yeah, I think something got in his eye.
Yeah. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch, right? Ooh, that should have been a strike, actually. 1-1. That will look better than the other one. 1-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. Aaron Boone, pretty cold there, jumping around. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded. And second baseman makes a nice play, but he is out. Oh, man, at first base. He bobbled it a little bit, but in the outfield grass, threw it to first, and he made the play. He got off of his glove. Strong throw by McNeil. Just nipped him at first base. Let's see. I want to see was Chaz was busting it down the line, so that's a good sign. I think he learned his lesson. So it's one man out now here in the bottom of the fourth, and the only guy that has a hit, a home run, Rosario, is up, and the pitch is right down Broadway for a call, strike one. Rosario is 2 for 7 this year, a homer, 2 RBIs, and he's 1 for 1 tonight. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. He stepped out for some reason, and it's called a strike. 0-2. I don't know what he was thinking there. Either he asked for time, he wasn't granted it, and he just stepped out, and it was a strike. So it's 0-2 on Rosario. Here comes the pitch, swung on it. That was the worst at bat I've seen in a very long time. I don't know what he did up there, but that was disgusting. What kind of an at bat was that? How do you go from a home run to looking like you don't even know how to bat? Give me a break. Holy cow. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and Austin Wells, who walked. It's one thing about Wells you can't complain about. He does walk a lot, and the first pitch is popped foul behind home plate, and it's 0-1. The Yankees looking a little dizzy right now. Well, we'll see how the rest of the game progresses. But right now they're in a little bit of a fog. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it's down low for a ball, a 85-mile-an-hour splitter, 1-1 on Austin Wells. Come on, guys, let's get something going here, man. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, way up high, 2-1. Well, the Yankees get their walks, but they get them with 2 outs. They don't get them like early in whatever. It's always 2 outs and all of that. So, they got to make a couple of things happen here. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, right down Broadway. Nice curveball, 78 miles an hour. 2-2, and how do you do?
2-2, how do you do?
2-2, and how do you do? And here comes the pitch, and it's popped foul behind home plate. We'll do it again at 2-2. Everybody in the stream, you're kind of tongue-tied here. You're not saying anything. Let's go.
I think they're still laughing at me.
No, I don't think they're laughing at you. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Austin Wells, and it's a little ground ball behind home plate. We'll do it again, 2-2. And Jose is up next, who desperately needs a hit. Desperately. I don't remember the last time. Did he get a hit this year? No, just kidding.
No, they got an APB on his hits.
Yeah, no, I is a two missing in action for Jose getting a base hit. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, right down Broadway. He gone, he gone, he gone. But Austin Wells wants a ABS, so let's see what happens. I think it's a strike, and it is a
Yeah,
strike, and it's
took the
strike
top of the
three, and
corner.
the A's have been perfect. The
Come
A's
on.
have been perfect the whole game. So at the end
Yeah,
of four, it's 3-1 Oakland. Well, I call them Oakland. It's 3-1 the A's as we go to the top of the fifth.
the Nomad Athletics.
Yeah, Nathan, the last couple of games, I see the Yankees. I see a little pattern here that they got to get out of. I don't like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think I'm noticing. They're doing the same exact thing like what they did last year. I think they're not putting good at bats right now. Even in the last, they didn't put enough at bats. So I think there's still a lot of left in this game. I'm not worried, but they got to do a better job of putting longer at bats like they did beginning of the season. So this year, and for some reason they're starting to fade away from that now for a little bit.
Yeah,
But,
no.
I hope they come back and hopefully start doing the same approach they did in the beginning of the season. That's why this is why they're 7-2, because what they did in the beginning of the season. So, I mean, I'm saying it's still early in this game, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, no, and then they're making these they're challenging off of emotions and wasting challenges the last few games too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They are. There's a couple of things that, again, that I'm noticing that I don't like, that I didn't see in the beginning of the year. I mean, obviously things happen throughout the season. That's why you play 162 games, but it's just too much right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about the way the Yankees are feeling right now. Not only that, they feel very cold too.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
And we'll see. Yeah. All right, Sean, call your inning.
All right, and they're going over these cam pitches, these little images as we go up to the beginning of the the fifth inning. Top of the fifth inning, it's still 3-1 the score. And Cam sets, fires his first pitch inside, almost hitting the Jeff McNeil, but it's one ball and 0 strikes. A little chin music, I guess, a little brush him back. Now, let's see if he fires a strike. Oh, an inside strike. No, it was actually called the ball. But it was inside pitch. Looked like it might have clipped, but when you go in and in, the ump's not always going to grant you a. And that next pitch is fouled off, so now it's 2 balls and 1 strike. One thing though, Cam is working fast, and it looks like they got Jake Bird warming up in the Yankees bullpen. So Cam, just get us through 5, and go get him next time. And that pitch is high, 3 balls and 1 strike. Come on, Cam. Do not lose this batter. No, he ain't got your best stuff, but come on, battle through. And that pitch is lined up the middle off of Caballero's glove and a couple dribbles to Grisham. He fires it back into the infield, and it's 1 runner on first. But yeah, that was just a hot shot right up the middle. And Caballero jumped, but it looked like it hit the heel of his glove. Or no, it didn't even touch him. First time it kind of looked weird, but then the replay shows it didn't even really touch him. And he lays down a bunt down the first base line. And it's actually went foul. They just didn't call it foul until the runner already made it to first base. Man, I'll tell you what though. Clark has got speed. I mean, I know he's the center fielder, but that young kid, he's got speed.
Well, that's why he's bunting.
Yep. Clark sets up. A sack bunt in the third. So, still 0 for 1. He's going to try and bunt again. He shows bunt. It takes a strike down low. 0 and 2. Is he going to be gutsy again and lay down another bunt? Or is he going to try and change his approach at the plate? Let's see. Cam sets up. Wells sets to the outside. He shows bunt, but pulls it back. And it is now a low pitch that was a ball. So it's 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Clark. Cam sets. Get a little aerial overview. Yankee Stadium. Fires his pitch. And then he looked at it. Strike 3 called in the zone on the lower end. And Cam's making a living down there. He swung and missed. Tell you what. I almost didn't see how he swung. All right. Kurtz is 1 for 2 with an RBI double. His last approach, he grounded to Chisholm it's safe. Kurtz beats it out on the relay throw, but Jazz Chisholm did get the runner at second on a force out, but that amount of, you got 2 fast guys, so and that ball was scorched to Jazz Chisholm, so but that was a good. At least you get the force runner, and now they have 2 outs. So the Athletics, 2 out. Runner on first with Langoliers at the plate, and he looks at ball 1 on the outside corner. That was almost in the other batting box. Cam spits. He sets. Fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Or actually, strike 1. My bad. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Cam sets. There's a little footwork. Fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. But this is the guy you do not want to leave a pitch hanging. Big Cam, you wanna continue to live down in the strike zone. You do not want to leave one hanging up on top where the guy can get a hold of it, because he'll put it in the second deck. Let's finish him, Cam. Cam sets, fires, foul back. And so we're going to do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Steps out of the box. Does a little readjustment. Looks at Cam again. Cam is setting up. He looks. Fires a high pitch for ball 2. So now it's 2 and 2. And how do you do? Do not lose him, Cam. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pick up, and it gets away from Rice, but does not go too far. Rice just missed that, but at least it didn't go too far. But it also looked like he just threw it away from Rice. Cam sets, fires, fouled off the first base line. So now we're going to do it again at 2 and 2. And how do you do? So how do you do, Joe?
Doing well. I'd like the Yankees to wake up and perk up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we need to send them some espresso.
Yeah, we might need to give them some Lavazza coffee.
Yeah, they do not deserve cannolis. and a swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Athletics go down. They still lead 3-1. But I did not see how many strikeouts that was for Cam, but at least he battled through 5 innings.
Yeah, I think he has 5.
Yeah, but five strikeouts, not having your best stuff, and working the different zones of the. So he's gonna be all right. I mean, I love what I see, but I know a lot of people are saying 3 aces that the Yankees have, and I think we can pump the brakes a little bit with Cam. Not that he's wrong, or not
Yeah.
that they're wrong, but Cam's still young. The league's still gonna adjust to him, but we want to see how he adjusts to them before we start slapping the ace level on him. Ace label.
Yeah, I think hopefully now this inning is huge, Sean, and Joe and everybody in the chat. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Hopefully the Yankees can get some runs here. This is a big inning for the Yankees, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. They had Jake Bird warming up, but I don't know if they're gonna go to him. So this is the inning that the Yankees need to bounce.
They have to score here. They really have to.
Yeah, they need to at least tie it. So then that way it doesn't hang over Cam's head rest of the game. And they keep showing this MLB auction.
Yep.
But yeah.
Tomorrow night they'll be on Prime, everyone. So if you don't have Prime, please come here for a great action, good play-by-play, and we will have all the action, all the call for you tomorrow night here on NY Yankee Mania. So stay tuned.
Yeah, it's just 6:30. The prime. I mean the pregame, or the game starting at 6:30 tomorrow. And
no, the game is 7:05.
All right, Jose is setting up to start the inning off for the Yankees. He's 0-for-1 with a strikeout, but can he get the hit? 74 pitches for Savali, and the first pitch is a swinging strike. He just swung right over that pitch.
Yeah, he's very uncomfortable at the plate right now. He's very uncomfortable.
Come on, Yankees.
And the next pitch is a ball outside.
Got to find a way to get on.
Yeah. Come on,
Jose.
Yep. Hi, Wendy. Welcome to the chat.
Bunt your way on there, Jose.
Finally.
And he swings, and it's a pop-up line drive, and it falls in between the outfielders next to the wall, and Caballero has a double.
Oh. Okay.
Runner on second, nobody out for the Yankees here as we play the bottom of the.
But hey, that's a good leadoff double. I mean, that pitch, you weren't sure where it was going to land. It just kind of kept zooming out on the camera. And but that was a good spot. You hit it to Death Valley in left center field. And with his speed, he could have had a triple if he really was trying to run. But I think it was smart him not trying to stretch it after he already decided to hit cruise control.
There's no way he could have gone to third on that.
No, you're right. I'm just a little bit of wishful thinking. But Trent Grisham's in the box, and he takes a high pitch for ball 1. And let's see with Trent Grisham. Can you move the runner over? And Savali sets up 70-some-odd pitches. And Grisham pops it up, but it's short. Shortstop waves everybody off. He catches it. And Caballero had no way of being able to advance because it was so short in the outfield. It would have been stupid on his part.
He should not be leading off.
Well, and he swings at a low pitch. He should have just took it. And if they'd called a strike, because when you swing at a low pitch, you have a tendency to pop it straight up as an elevator shaft home run, like Ken calls it. Judge sets up and he takes a ball outside. It was like almost in the other batting box. Sabali sets, does a little dance, looks at Pitt, tries to pick off, but Caballero gets back. And they show the replay again. But Sabali, he sets, finds his pitch, does this little dance. Caballero's dancing off a second, and it catches the outside corner of the strike zone. But Judge, I think, is challenging. Or was it the... Yep, Yankees challenging. Judge is right. So the call is overturned. And Yankees still hold on to their last challenge.
That's what's big. That's what's big on Judge's part, because now those are going to be overturned.
Yep. Yeah, those are the ones that they would punch him out on. And he takes a pitch right down Broadway. So now the count is 2-1 on the big fella, Aaron Judge. He's 5 for 18. Career against Aaron Savali with a couple doubles, a home run. Does a dance. And the pitch is outside. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Savali is starting to be worried about Caballero because he's doing his little dance.
He's not going anywhere unless he hits it.
Unless the ball gets away from the catchers. And it's a low check swing, but he did not go. So Aaron Judge works a walk. He barely moved that bat. So I'm glad that they did not punch him out on that one. And, 0 for 2 with Cody Bellinger on the day with a strikeout and a flyout. And they got Sterner in the bullpen warming up for the Athletics. And they're doing a little strategy meeting between Caballero, the first base coach, and Judge looks taller than everybody else on the field. Imagine they got a 7-footer playing baseball.
Yeah. All right, so we're in the bottom of the 5th inning here with 1 out, first and second, and Cody Bellinger stepping up to the plate.
Yeah.
Take it away,
Damon, you really going to go there?
So we got 1 out with runners on first and second with Cody Bellinger at the plate. He fires off toward the thing and almost takes off the shortstop's head.
Damon,
that's one disagreement.
Damon, I'm making business deals right now with Damon. You really going to go there, Damon? Seriously? Yes.
And Caballero goes, and it's fouled off. Oh, man, and Cody Bellinger goes down. I guess he fouled that off his foot. I hope he's all right, but that's probably stung a little bit. Foul one off your shin.
I think you had the protective there.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, Cody's walking it off. All right, he's stepping back into the box. All right, Belly, ring the bell. All right. And he swings, and it's a ground ball to the second baseman, but there's only one play, and that's the first base. Cody Bellinger's out, but with 2 outs, runners on second and third. So that's a productive out, but the problem is that Ben Rice has to actually not get it out. He has to get an actual hit. They want to do something, but we'll see. And they're showing that the Yankees also have warming up. Ben Rice sets, He swings at a pitch and misses it. All right, come on. Ben Rice worked 2 walks, so he hasn't had official official at bat yet, and then he just jammed one up, popped up, elevator shaft. Oh, yeah, and the left fielder catches it. They just love these elevator pop-ups.
Yep.
But either they're really fooled by Savali or
they're just overswinging. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Are we still, is it Yankees still batting, or is no?
No, that was the third out. My bad.
All right. Well, anyway, Sean, thank you for a couple innings of the play-by-play. We really appreciate it. So we're going to go now to the top of the 6th inning, and we're in a commercial break. And Nitin, you want to give maybe a little update on the scoreboard?
Yeah. Before that, guys, tomorrow we're doing an event with Jack Hughes, Devils player. We're going to be at Dick's House of Sporting Goods in Jersey City, New Jersey. So whoever wants to meet Jack Hughes tomorrow, you have to go to the venue at 9 a.m. to get your wristband and come back later. So the event is in the evening. So, but
nice.
Yeah, scoreboard update. Hold on, give me 1 second here. See, okay. Today, obviously, Guardians beat the Royals 2-1. Orioles beat the White Sox 4-2. Diamondbacks lost to the Mets 4-3. Okay. Here, Pirates are up 2-1 now against the Padres, bottom 8th. Okay, Marlins are beating the Reds 2-0, top 9th, and their starting pitcher is trying to go for a complete game. So, my brother just texted me that he's at the game, but the starting pitcher for the Marlins is trying to throw a complete game here. The Cubs are winning 7-0 against the Rays, top of the 8th. Red Sox are leading 3-2 against the Brewers, top 7. Nationals are beating the Cardinals 4-2, top 6. Obviously, the Yankees are losing 3-1 here. Dodgers are winning 3-1, bottom 6. And then Tigers win 0-0, top of the 5th. Mariners 1-0 over the Rangers, top 4th. And then Astros Rockies just started. Later on, it's Angels Braves, and then Phillies Giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Sean.
Well, I was just saying they gave an update on Yankee killer Alejandro Kirk is injured with he underwent a surgery on his fractured foot or whatever. Expected to miss 6 weeks.
Okay. All right, there's a line drive to right field with a base hit, and it goes all the way to the wall, but Judge picks it up and keeps him on first base. So there's a man on first and nobody out, and Jake Bird is picking up where he picked off last year. Not very well. Not good at all. Not good at all. So as the man on first, as Sandstrom hits a leadoff single, and here comes the pitch, and it's a curveball outside for a ball 1. That's actually a sweeper, and it's 1-0 on Brett Rooker, who has 2 ground outs. He's slow this year. He's at 167, but he's a much better player than that. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and there's another sweeper. This one is in there for a call, strike 1. 1-1 now on Rooker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jake Bird sets, takes a look at first base, and the 1-1 pitch coming. And it's a little bit high, 2-1 on Rooker. As we play the top of the 6th in cold Yankee Stadium. And you could see Jake Bird's ears is completely Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here comes a 2-1 pitch right down Broadway, 2-2, and how do you do? Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming on the stream. We appreciate it. Please press that like button, subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. We really appreciate it. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. One man out here in the top of the 6th inning. Good curveball again. That was a really nasty curveball. That's when Jake Bird is totally effective. He needs to throw that pitch a little bit more than worry about the fastball. He needs that. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 to Wilson, 0-1. Wilson struck out and grounded out. He's 0 for 2. He's batting .225, no homers, 3 RBIs so far in the young season. The set, the look at first by Bird, and here comes the 0-1 pitch. Right down Broadway with another sweeper. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 on Wilson. Can't talk. I think the cold is getting to me too, along with my eyes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is popped up to center field. Grissom and Judge takes over and makes the catch. There's 2 outs. Soderstrom goes back to first base, and we have 2 men out and one man on here in the top of the 6th. So hopefully Bird gets out of this inning and we can start this up again. And let's see now. Boone is coming out, and Brett Hedrick is coming in. So there's going to be a break in the action. So he's not giving too much. He's not giving too much on everyone to keep them normal and not overthrow too many pitches. So everyone, again, we are back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. with coffee, bagels, and Yankee talk, of course, at 9:30 tomorrow morning. And we have a lot in store the rest of the week. Everyone, we will get. We're really excited with the segment tomorrow morning of the minor leagues, AA and AAA. We're going to be discussing who's hot, who's not, who's pitching, who's not pitching, who's good relief, who's not good relief. We're going to be doing. Really good updates on the minor leagues so that you will know who's coming up, who's not coming up, who might get traded, who isn't getting traded, and what the Yankees will be giving up. So it's going to be great. Nitin and his team are going to try to secure some interviews on their days off. So that would be great to talk to a couple of the up and coming Yankees of the future. As you all know, they have a show on Yes. Of course, Yankees from that's going to be future Yankees. So a lot going on in Yankee land, and the last couple of games they look a little hogwash and all that, but let's hope that it all changes. And here's a name from the past: the owner of the used to be the Oakland A's, Charlie Finley. And of course, Dick Williams, who was a Yankee manager for one day, and then they reneged on. It was reneged by the commissioner. You have Reggie Jackson, you have Billy Martin, you have Catfish Hunter, had Vita Blue, who was a Yankee that George Steinbrenner bought, and then he was given back to the A's because you couldn't buy a player for over $1 million. And here comes the first pitch. It's right down Broadway by Hedrick. To Butler for a call, strike 1. Butler, Hedrick, no earned runs, 5 innings, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting .250 on him. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swing, and he did not go. So it's 1-1 on Butler. Go ahead, Sean.
I was gonna say that one pitcher with Billy Martin and Reggie looking buddy.
Here comes the pitch. Second goes into center field, and he gets up and he goes to third. That's the danger, that if you don't learn the sidearm throw like Thurman Munson years ago, it's going to go into center field. He's got to stop throwing at sidearm. He's got to throw it straight. There's no way for the Yankee infielders to catch that ball. He's got to learn how to throw it like that. Otherwise, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. And the pitch is outside for a ball, 3-1. Unbelievable. Yanks are making a few mistakes here that they weren't doing earlier. Here's a 3-1 pitch, and it's low for ball 4. So the lefty on lefty takes a walk. So now we have first and third and 2 outs. Got to get out of this.
Man, we didn't even notice Hedrick came in.
All right, Max Muncy, not the one that was the Hex, not the one that was on the Dodgers, a different one, not related, same name. And he is batting .324 so far. Here
And you
comes
know how
the
many
first pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I wonder how many times he gets that.
Yeah, which Muncy are you? Here comes the 0-1 pitch. First and third. Hopefully the Yankees will get out of this. Here's the pitch. Way outside, 1-1. That was a slider at 82 miles an hour. Hedrick, for the most part, has been really good for the Yankees. Jeff McNeil is on deck. And it is 1-1 on Max Muncy. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it's swung on and fouled behind home plate. And it's now 1-2. This is a big batter, a big at bat to get out at this point. Yankees need to keep this right at 3-1 so that we can come back. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set, the look at first, and the pitch down low, 2-2. And how do you do? And the runner takes off without a throw. So now it's second and third, and 2 men out. And we were just showing something, but it was nothing. So 2-2, second and third. The pitch, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3, and Muncy's out. He gone. He gone. He gone. So at the end of 5.5, the Athletics 3 and the Yankees 1. And it is really time for the Yankees to start putting on those hitting shoes. So let's go. Hey, Grant, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How's everybody doing on the stream? Travis, how are you? Let's see, Richmond Valley still here. How you doing, Richmond Valley? Thank you. Bob Rizzo, how's it going? Kevin, how are you? Teresa, how you doing? A lot of people out here. What's going on, everyone? Again, don't forget, tomorrow we're back at 9:30 a.m. with Coffee Bagels and, of course, Yankee Mania. That's what we're going to start calling it, Coffee Bagels and Yankee Mania right here. We have some breaking news, I believe, from Nitin and his team. As always, he's doing homework. My team and I booked our client, new Staten Island Ferry Hawks manager Carlos Mirabal, for NY Mania show on Monday, April 13th at 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Nitin. I knew there was a method for your madness for booking things. And I like the idea that he's doing what he's doing because he's showing you how much that they work for us. He works for this show. He did that. So please don't make comments, anybody, before you know what's going on. I really appreciate that. This was just breaking right now. So do you think he's just on there just playing around? No, we show you the real deal here on NY Yankee Mania, how things are done. So please, unless you know or you understand what somebody's doing on our show, please don't make a comment. I would really appreciate that, everyone. Thank you. Because as you can see, this doesn't happen at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It happened right now. So I applaud Nitin and his team right in front of us. Brought a guest here. So thank you, Nitin. We appreciate you. And so does a lot of other people. No more comments like that, please. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Giancarlo. Swings crazy. 0-2. 0-2. Justin Steiner is now in 3 consecutive scoreless innings appearances. He had a 2.25 ERA last year. Stanton's got to get back to the old ways here. Oh, he almost got hit by a pitch. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't mean to get a little emotional, but I know what's going on here, and I think you people do too. Swing and a miss. He gone. He gone. He gone. 1 out.
Yeah, Carlos Marable is also part of the Baseball United with Adrian Beltre and Barry Larkin too. So
Yes, yeah, that's awesome. No, was he part of? Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's right. That's why the name is so familiar.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Oh, JT back. How you doing, JT? Yeah, don't worry. I know we're going to come back. We just got to keep it. We got to keep it at 3 runs. There's a big swing and a miss by Chaz, and it is 0-1. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. With 1 out here in the 6th, and it's down the middle. Again, 0-2. I don't know what Jazz is waiting for. I don't understand. Down the middle, he waits on the pitch, and then in the dirt, he's swinging. It does not make any sense. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-2. Sorry, guys, go ahead.
My brother just texted me who's at the Marlins game. The Reds have tied it in the 9th, 2-2 now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. How's the crowd out there, Nathan?
He's a decent
big crowd or small?
Yeah, he's a decent crowd.
Okay. There's a pitch foul and out of play, so it's 1-2.
Here. I don't know if you can see that, but he's sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. For the Marlins game on a Tuesday night, that's excellent. Chaz all night has been rubbing his eyes, and he needs timeout on a 1-2 pitch. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and it's pop foul outside at third base, and we'll do it again at 1-2. Yeah, JT, I believe the Yankees are going to come back in this game. It's only a matter of time. We just have to keep it close.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch, and it's lined through the first baseman's glove and into right field for a base hit for Chaz Chisholm Jr. So there's a nice hit down the first base line, and it is men on first and 1 out. Rosario's solo home run went 105 exit velocity, 399 feet. Not a bad shot by Rosario back in that inning.
I say we tie it up this inning.
Well, I hope so. This better be a better at-bat by Rosario than he had the last one. There's one up the middle. Ground ball is short. Over to second. Onto first. Double play. And the inning is over. So at the end of 6 full innings, it's the A's 3 and the New York Yankees 1. Well, that didn't turn out too good, but at least he was aggressive on that. So we'll see how it goes.
Get your questions ready for Carlos on Monday. He's going to be he's a great guy, and you guys are going to enjoy him for next Monday.
Yeah, and when does he start managing the Hawks this year?
So as we speak, they're still filling out the rosters. So
okay,
I'm going to send them. We're going to send them some information on our 3 clients that we have currently: Malik Abdul, Jace Miner, and Taj Bates. So,
and does he? Is there anybody that is a son of that's on the roster?
I don't know, but
okay.
They're still going through the roster, and then like I said, I'm gonna talk. We brought you guys Malik, Jace, and Taj, so I'm gonna send them their player reference to him. So we're trying to get him into affiliate ball too, but we're looking for alternatives for them also. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's totally awesome. So, let's see. Yeah, Beltran and Adrian Beltre was a very, very obviously good ball player, Hall of Fame caliber, of course. Barry Larkin, the same exact thing. So, so that's it. By the way, everyone, Thursday's Yankee game is at 1 p.m.
Oh wow!
By the way, Thursday it's 1 p.m.
Yeah.
So we have a scheduling problem. That they just turned the days. By the way, April 25th and 26th, the Savannah Bananas will be at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
So hopefully, maybe we could get the umpire again or somebody like that. But we have a problem for Thursday, guys. You just noticed that they. Yeah.
My team and I booked Jimmy Yacobonis.
What time is that?
1 o'clock on Thursday.
12 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
Oh boy.
Well, we can start the play-by-play at on the after the interview.
I mean,
yeah, that'll be. We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it. Don't worry, fans. We'll take care of this, one way or the other.
Well,
yeah, I think it's a getaway game. I think too, right? So
yeah, it's a getaway game before they head to Tampa to play at the Trop on Friday.
Yep.
And so,
2-1 on Jeff McNeil.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to call this or.
Well,
or you can, because I gotta go.
I
gotta go in about 30 minutes. So.
Yeah. So it's 3-1 on McNeil. I thought you were leaving at 9. That's why I figured you were going to do the. You weren't doing the inning. So.
Oh no, I can do it. I said 9:30, but I might have mistyped.
Okay. All right, go ahead. There's a man on first and nobody out. Take it away, Sean.
All right. So yes, Hedrick with 15 pitches already. And Clark steps into the bag, the 9-hole hitter, 0 for 1, the sack bunt in third. He's been bunt happy. And with one runner in, we got to keep it here though, Brent. And he sets pickoff move at first base, but the runner gets back on time. So that's one disengagement. And they have Fernando Cruz warming up in the pen with the blue glove.
Yep.
And the next pitch is right down Broadway, strike one. And Clark keeps looking at the third base coach, so he's probably going to try and bunt this guy over. So look for him to show a bunt. Oh, he swings right through on the inside pitch that almost hit him. So it's 0-2 on Mr. Clark. And Brett Hedrick's got that nice, deceiving cross-body action delivery. And he swings at a low pitch, and he gone for strike 3. 1 out. And they show you the bullpen budget. So,
which is all good right now.
Yeah. So, especially yesterday's thing. So they could throw anybody out there, but we already seen Bird. So we know we're not going to see him again. Hedrick throws another inside pitch, but it swung right through for strike 1. Kurtz is fooled on that. But they're aggressive, and I like this cross-body action that Hedrick has. So runner on first, 0-1, and it's a low pitch. So it's ball 1, counts 1-1. 1 out, runner on first. And we get a little aerial side view from the left field stand. And another inside pitch, but it's called strike. So it's 2 strikes on Mr. Kurtz. So 1-2, 1 out, 1 runner on first base. Hedrick fires, and he swung right through. Strike 3. And that was an inside pitch at his laces, and he swung right through that. See what? He's getting them out in front, and that's good. That's a good sign. All right, and here comes Boone with the signal for Fernando Mania Cruz. Shout out to Fernando Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
And Hedrick, I love having him in the bullpen because, like I said, that crossbody delivery, that fools a lot of pitchers. I mean, a lot of hitters. And you've seen the swings that he was getting. It shows you that he had him fooled. And now that we got 2 outs, so we go through this pitching change. But how do you guys feel? I mean, Joe, you think we'll definitely mount a comeback this next half inning, or start
I'm
doing something?
looking for the comeback. Yeah, hopefully. We hope. We'll see how it goes.
And yeah, they're showing a highlight from stands with a mammoth home run by one of the Braves hitters.
Yeah, without a doubt. Definitely. And let's take a little break from talking, and let's go.
Hey, everybody, this is No Eagle from NBC Sports, and you're all smart. You're top-tier sports fans because you're watching NY Yankee Media, the best to get the rest.
This is Johnny Salami from NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
Oh, and they just did the Name That Yankee, and it was Ricky Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
And they're showing some highlights of him. That man could do it all.
And I was at many of those games.
Yeah, he was a true leadoff hitter.
I was up with the one. I was at the one that he picked up the second base. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, they just showed that one as you were talking about it. I don't think anybody will ever come close to his record for career stolen bases. And the ace, Langlier pops it up, and here comes Cody Bellinger. He catches it for the 3rd out. So Fernando Cruz gets him to do a 1-pitch, 1 out, and the Yankees are coming to bat. Can they come back from this game?
Well, this is going to be a longer timeout because we're in the going to the bottom of the 7th. So it's a veterans timeout as we play here in the 7th inning.
Time to shout out the veteran of the game.
So come on, everybody in the chat. Are the Yankees going to come back? What's going on, guys? What do you think? We have one person so far that said they think the Yankees are going to come back in the 8th inning.
So the veteran of the game is a first sergeant.
Yep.
I didn't see his name, but they're showing him in a green Yankee jacket.
Anthony William Murray.
Yep. First sergeant from the United States Army Reserves from Bronx, New York, Operation Enduring Freedom. Hats off to you, First Sergeant. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice.
Yep. Well,
Yep, 100%.
Speaking of military, if you guys miss it, my team and I booked Myra Winnie for the show today at 12 p.m. Eastern. Go check it out. It's there on YouTube, and she's such an amazing, inspiring woman. And glad that my team and I could help out bring her on today. So,
yeah.
And there it is. And thank you, Joe, for doing that for them, the Winnie family, and also her daughters.
What an inspiration! What a beautiful family, beautiful talk that we had. Guys, if you missed that show, you've got to go and you got to go. It's not that long. You know the videos there. Even better, subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. Go there. and 100% listened to it. She was amazing. She was really good. I don't even want to give it away. She did a couple of things that was really cool. So go check it out. Check it out and tell us what you think. She did a great job, and she promised to come back again. She's going to be my partner in one of the games. That's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that. And I wanted to dedicate this Yankee game to her, and it floored me that she said she had 3 wonderful daughters. She looks like she's no more than 18 years old herself. But don't take my word for it. Go there and check it out, because Nitin outdid himself again as usual with this guest, and I couldn't be more happier that she came on our show, and what a trooper. Really, what a trooper. So thank you, and that's why this game is dedicated to you. But the Yankees have to come back for her, and for Riley, and for Reagan, and for Mia. Come on, Yankees. Don't let us down here. Come on, man. That's it. You got it. They're in the studios now with Jack Curry. And he's just going over a few things. There was a little hiccup in Cam's game tonight. This game either would have been tied or the Yankees leading 1-0.
Yeah.
He's with Jason Sackle, and we're going to go to the here's the game summary. So it's 3-6-1 for the A's, 1-3-1 for the New York Yankees. Cam went 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts. Rosario solo home run. Nick Rutz hit 2-run double. Aaron Savell 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So take it away, Sean, here in the bottom of the 7th.
All right, you Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was just a couple of mistakes. That one bad inning with Cam, and see who they got. They got a new pitcher on the mound. It's Sterner back in the mound. Kind of fooled me for a minute. The ump called something. I guess there might have been a baseball thrown from the stands.
What's up, Cruz?
Onto the field.
Hey, control is here.
Yep.
So we got a little delay in the game while they were getting the ball back to the respective kid. And now he sets up with Wells on the box, 0-for-1. And it's a low pitch, ball 1. Good take by Austin Wells. Come on, Wells.
Well, that's the one thing that Wells has done pretty good this year. He's gotten on walks. And we'll see. Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up, so you know what that means.
Yeah, Wells popped that up, so it count as 1-on-1. That was pop foul. And Mark Leiter Jr. So I mean, they say their bullpen was kind of suspected. So it's up to the Yankees to actually make good contact. And Wells foul line drive to the right field, first base side, and that was just rocketed. Now he calls for time to readjust his back gloves. You remember Nomar Garcia Parra? He used to drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Because every pitch,
used to drive the pitchers crazy.
He would just step out in less than a minute and readjust his glove every time. I'm like, how many times are you going to readjust it? And that pitch was outside. So now the count is 2-2 on Austin Wells. Yeah, but I guess they didn't call a no pitch. They didn't object, or no, they did late. I guess it's too cold for the official scorer to keep up with the game, and that pitch was fouled off behind home plate. So the count remains 2-2. And at the bottom of the 7th, 2-2. Wells leading off for the Yankees, and that's a low pitch. He did not go on that check swing. So now it's full count on Austin Wells. And Sterner has 18 pitches. We got to get to him. or get some ducks on the pond. Come on, Wells, get on base. Next pitch is line right to center, right center field. It's in the gap. Wells is going on his horse to second base, and it's a leadoff double by Austin Wells.
Yeah.
Yes. Right on cue. He just lined that ball right down Broadway.
That's crazy. Man.
And I tell you what, if he can keep going, he can keep this beard. But if he's going to keep struggling, he needs to shave that beard. And Jose Caballero steps up. Can he follow up that double? Oh, it's a line ground ball to one hop pretty much to the third baseman who throws out Jose Caballero. And Wells was smart not to.
Unproductive at bat.
out.
What is he thinking?
Yeah. That was one pitch, one out on an unproductive at bat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he hit it so hard he couldn't outrun it. And that pitch is down but inside corner, and it's called strike one on Trent Grisham. 0 for 3, ground out, fly out, and pop out. And Grisham's batting 156 on the season. And he swings and fouls that off down the first base line. So now he's down in the hole 0-2. Get the guy to third base. Come on, Grisham.
By the time he gets to the third base, the inning will be over.
But the captain is warming up in the on-deck circle, getting his bat ready.
Yep, we're already getting a call for bring up Dominguez.
I tell you, the way, and that pitch is high for ball one. Trent Grisham has got a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, be smart there, Trent. And that pitch is low for ball 2. So now he's worked the count 2-2. And how do you do? And the next pitch is foul. All the way to right field stands. Can he get out of the play? Yes, he makes the stand.
Yeah, Cruz, there's a good possibility that it's definitely a $22 million mistake.
Yeah, I don't think he would have followed up that career year with another career year. But, you know, he's still going to pull it around. But, I mean, if Dominguez is still hot in AAA, I wouldn't be surprised. And that's a ground ball to second base. Wells does go to third, but Grisham gets thrown out by a step at first base. So that was a productive one. And that deflected off the mound. So, you know, it's hard to tell with that.
Okay, guys. We have a surprise on the bottom of the stream. We haven't seen him in a while, but he is obviously a big part of this panel. And whenever he has time, he joins. And you know who it is. We're going to bring him up right now. His name is the one and only George from Swinging for the Fences. Welcome back, George.
Yo, what's up?
What's doing?
And Aaron Judge is stepping up to the plate. They were showing him in the article about the read all about them. So apparently Judge is getting all his kudos now. He's got the cover of the MLB The Show, and he's getting all these other commercials too. And the first pitch, he swings at a pitch that's low, way down near his ankles. Now the count is 0 balls and 1 strike on the captain. Come on, Judge. And the pitch is line It was a one hop to the third baseman who throws it to the first baseman. The first baseman falls, but he still touches the base in time to get the captain. So the Yankees squander another opportunity to score and waste a leadoff double by Austin Wells. And it is going into the top of the eighth. So Joe, George, and Nathan, y'all have a great night. I got to get ready for work.
Thank you, Sean.
Take care. Thank you, Sean. Have a great night and a safe night.
Stay safe and safe travel.
All right, we're gonna have George take us throughout the game. Maybe he'll bring us good luck. So
Let's
George,
hope so.
it's all yours, baby. It's all yours.
I've had the baseball cap on for the past couple of weeks. We had opening day for the school I broadcast for. I've been doing a few games for them, so I'm in the zone right now, Joe, for baseball.
Well, first of all, very important. How are you feeling?
Good.
You feeling good now? Everything's cool?
Oh yeah. I got hammered this winter. I had the fluke twice. I had COVID.
Wow.
Rough winter. But we're past that.
You got to put a little bit more meat on you, my man. You're too skinny.
You got to start eating more.
Maybe I could give you a little of the Sponza that I have. I could shove it to you a little bit. You need a little bit more. You know what I mean?
A little more meat on the bone.
That's it. And then
you got to start eating more protein.
Maybe I'll go on one.
Second, nobody out, and you don't want this. We don't want to get into that pattern of last year. That's for sure.
Gotta hit clutch.
Yep.
That ball though
George,
was hit hard by Judge.
Are you watching this on Yes?
Of course.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we're about to start things off. What's up, Nick? Speaking of protein and getting some more food in me, there's Chef Nick in the chat. We're back in Yankee Stadium, top of the 8th inning. Fernando Cruz back on the bump. First pitch to the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom is downstairs. 1-0 the count. Yankees trailing 3-1. Cruz looking to keep it close as Soderstrom hits a high fly ball. It goes foul off to the right side. They brought in Cruz last inning to throw one pitch, get one out. That's all he needed. I think, though, they expect him to get this whole 8th inning pretty much 1-2-3. It's got a 1-1 count on Soderstrom. That's grounded up the middle. Cabby is there. Fires over to first for the out. 1 up, 1 down. That's another question the Yankees are going to have at shortstop.
Yeah.
With Caballero and Volpe. I mean, people hate Volpe, but Caballero's not exactly setting the world on fire, which we kind of should have known. I mean, he's a good guy to have on the bench. Don't get me wrong, but an everyday shortstop.
Well, his defense is there.
It is.
Got no arm
First
though.
Offering to got to have an arm to play. Sure. First offering to the cleanup man, Bren Rooker's downstairs. 1-0.
The Red Sox won tonight. Just now.
They've been doing bad. The Red Sox.
They're like 3-8, I think. Now. Oh, Rays lost to the Cubs. There you go.
Cruz in a 3-0 count now to Bren Rooker. Definitely, he's probably the most dangerous man in the lineup besides maybe Nick Kurtz. Bren Rooker, a lot of pop in that bat. The 3-0 from Cruz in there. 3-1 the count now on Rooker. Good to see you, Nick.
Chef Nick in the house. Welcome. And welcome, Cruise Control, everybody in the chat.
Rooker's actually going to challenge that strike call, and he's going to actually win. So Cruz offered one down at the zone. The umpire called it a strike. Rooker, though, tapped his helmet, and just like that, that's a walk. What's up, Jason?
What's up, Jason? Welcome.
So it's a 1-out walk for the Athletics as they look to get some more insurance runs, as they still have all their challenges. They've been pretty good tonight.
They've been perfect so far.
It's Jacob Wilson digging in his sophomore season. First pitch to Wilson, hit in the air over to left. Bellinger's got a beat on it. No trouble there for the second out. Let's see who got. So Judge was the last out. So was that Rice, Stanton, or Bellinger? Is it Bellinger, Rice, Stanton next inning?
Let me see.
Gotta do something.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now the lefty Lawrence Butler is at the dish. First pitch to the big lefty Lawrence Butler. This guy's a gigantic ball player. A lot of raw talent in Lawrence Butler. Hasn't really clicked yet. Sees an 0-1 count with the runner off first. That's downstairs. Count even now at 1 on Butler. Butler's 0 for 2 today. Decent start from Cam Schlidler. I know some people are a little unhappy, but this is the worst Cam Schlidler's looked. And if this is his lowest point, we are in for a hell of a season from Schlidler, because this by no means is a bad start. As the runner takes off for second, he's going to be in there safely. Another poorly thrown ball by Austin Wells sailed over to the right. Rooker, not a guy known for his speed, but he beat that throw by a pretty wide margin. As the Athletics finally lose a challenge, umpire called it a strike. Butler disagreed, but it was confirmed a strike, so now it's a 1-2 count with the runner in scoring position. Cruz looking to work out of it. Glances over at second, back to the plate. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt, blocked by Wells. Count even at 2 now. Definitely want to keep that runner stationary if you're Wells. Can't let anything get past you and let him advance over to third. Trying to keep this within striking distance. Here's the 2-2. Outside, full count now on Lawrence Butler. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. The Yankees are down by 2. They trail 3-1. Runner aboard second with 2 outs. Cruz looking to get out of the jam. Here's the payoff pitch to Butler. Inside, ball 4. Cruz loses the battle as now there are runners on first and second with 2 outs. A little bit of control issues today for Cruz.
Come on, Cruz.
It's his second walk of the inning. As the other Max Muncy is going to dig in. Not the guy that plays for the Dodgers. This is the Oakland, or I guess Sacramento A's Max Muncy. Was a top prospect coming up. Having a really good start to the season, batting .316. He's 1 for 3 on the day. As Matt Blake's going to come out of the dugout, give some words of wisdom over to his pitcher. Cruz needs some of this, man. He's just been all over the place control-wise.
Hopefully, if you can get out of this inning, it'll be big for him.
Be huge. As who I think we're finally going to see Windcrest, or the guy we picked up from the Rule 5 draft. He's warming up in the pen.
We haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't used him yet. Really hard throwing righty.
Yep.
First pitch to Muncy's in there. 0-1. Rooker off second, Butler off first. Muncy at the dish. Here's the 0-1 from Cruz. Spiked in the dirt. It gets away from Wells. He scurries after it, though, in time. Rooker's going to stay put at second. It's a 1-1 count on Muncy. Offering from Cruz. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count now. Cruz looking for that huge strikeout.
Come on.
The 1-2 from Cruz. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Cruz is fired up as the Athletics leave 2 stranded on base, and he keeps the deficit to 2 runs. A huge strikeout for Cruz as he passes the baton back over to the Yankee lineup.
All right, let's go. Let's get the offense going over here. Come on, come on. Big
Worked himself into it, worked himself out. No harm, no foul for Fernando Cruz. Got a little dicey, but survived.
So I'll give you guys a quick scoreboard update here. Marlins had a 2-0 lead going into the 9th, but now it's 6-2 Reds, bottom 10th. The Cubs beat the Rays 9-2. Pirates beat the Padres 7-1. Mets beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. Orioles beat the White Sox 4-2. Guardians beat the Royals 2-1. Red Sox beat the Brewers 3-2. Cardinals beat the Nationals 6-5. And obviously, you're here listening to the Yankee game here with against the A's. A's are winning 3-1, bottom 8th. Hopefully, the Yankees can pick it up over there. Dodgers are winning 3-1 right now against the Blue Jays, heading to the top of the 9th. Twins are leading 4-0 against Detroit, top 7th. Rangers, Mariners 3-2 Rangers, top of the 6th. Astros, Rockies 1-1, top of the 4th, and later on, Braves, Angels, and Phillies, Giants.
All righty. Bellinger, Rice, Stanton. I think those are the 3 hottest hitters in the lineup right now. So if the Yankees want to get a rally going, I think those are the perfect 3 guys to get it going around.
Yeah, especially hopefully Belly. And I feel like today they're not having good at bats and they're rushing a little bit, and like they're fading away from what they did in the beginning of the season.
Yes,
a little bit. But Sant, I'm happy about Stanton. He's obviously new batting stance, and I feel like he's a brand new player, and he's showing the speed again on the bases.
Yeah. He looks peak. I mean, this is the first season he's really in a while he's been fully healthy on opening day. Into the game now, former Yankee Mark Leiter Jr.
Okay, let's
light him up. His first pitch to Bellinger is downstairs, 1-0 on the Yankees left fielder. Bellinger's 0 for 3 so far today.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for his first hit in a big spot as he calls time. (1-0 from Leiter. Downstairs, 2-0 the count now on Bellinger. Hope everyone's doing good today in the chat. Hope everyone had a fantastic Tuesday. As Bellinger hits one up the middle, base hit. Leadoff single for Cody Bellinger.
There we go. Come on.
Party gets started right here. That was a bullet off the bat of Belly.
Yeah, shout out to Travis, Chef Nick, Jason, Damon, Sean Brown, and obviously everybody in the chat here today. Great. Thank you guys for joining. Continue subscribing and liking to the channel.
As now it falls into the hands of Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to Rice, chopped foul. Rice, a fantastic start to the season.
Yeah.
2 walks today, so he's getting on base. MLB leader right now in OPS. Oh, 1 to Rice is downstairs. Count even at 1.
Come on, Ben Rice.
Later's 1-1. Hit in the air. Shallow field. It's going to drop between everyone. Bellinger was on the move. He's going to hit second and move to third.
Woo.
Ben Rice hits one where no one is standing. A bloop shot single that just finds some green grass. And on the play, Bellinger's able to hustle over to third.
Let's go.
First and third here with nobody out for the Yankees.
Come on, Stanton.
Just what the doctor ordered. Great base running by Cody Bellinger, recognizing that was going to fall. Easily advanced over to third. So now the tying run is on base and the go-ahead run is at the dish in Giancarlo Stanton. As Windcrest is warming up, but also alongside him is Tim Hill. What's up, Wendy? Stanton's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He's been a monster, though, so far this season. Put a dent in the wall the other day on a line drive double.
Hi, Wendy. Welcome back to the chat.
First pitch to Stanton. Fouled off. 0-1. Stanton batting fifth today in the lineup. They moved Rice up to the 4-hole, which really has worked out well. They have a really good top of the order going on, 1 through 5. So the 0-1's inside. Count even at 1 now on the big righty. The 1-1 to Stanton. Stanton's going to hit a bullet over to short. It gets by Wilson for a base hit. Bellinger's going to score. It is now a 1-run game. A missile off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as he comes through in the clutch. That's up right there. 3 straight base hits for the Yankees. And now it's a 1-run ball game.
Hey, let's Mark Leiter's showing what he did last year. Come on.
As it looks like the Athletics, they're going to keep him in there, it looks like. As Randall Gritchett is going to come into the game as a pinch runner for Stanton. As Jazz Chisholm walks up to the plate. First and second, nobody out. The Yankees now trail by 1. The tying run is in scoring position. Jazz is 1 for 3 with a single. It's been a rough start to the season. Maybe a big hit here can turn it around. First pitch to Chisholm is in there, strike 1. He's going to challenge that, though. Let's see where that pitch was. Poor challenge by Chisholm as it does find the strike zone. That means the Yankees are out of challenges now. Gonna have to play some old school baseball now, as it's an 0-1 count on Chisholm. That's in the dirt. Great block by Langoliers. Count even at 1 now. Chisholm's got to stay grounded here. Can't let him get too focused in the big moment with the idea of the homer. Simple base hit probably scores Rice. 1-1 to Jazz. Jazz grounds 1 foul. 1-2 now. Leiter has thrown 12 pitches, has given up a run, still has yet to record an out. The Yankees have had his number so far. Let's see if Jazz can continue the trend. 1-2 to Chisholm's upstairs, count even at 2. Jazz looking to come through in the clutch. The 3 hitters in front of him have done their part. 2-2 to Chisholm's outside, full count now. Waiting on deck is Ahmed Rosario, who's already homered today. Interesting move Boone made today. Against a righty, he decided to start Rosario. Guess that move paid off, though. It was before this inning. That was their only run they had. Full count on Chisholm. Runners on first and second as he calls time. 3 straight base hits for the Yankees resulted in that run. A missile off the bat of Stanton scored Bellinger from first. All 3 of them, Bellinger, Rice, and Stanton, continue to stay hot. See if that could spread to Jazz. Here's the payoff pitch to Chisholm. Chisholm hits one high in the air. It's a shallow fly ball. Denzel Clark lays out for it. Good grab by the athletic center fielder for the first out. He can make a lot of highlight plays, Denzel Clark, a fantastic defensive center fielder.
I don't know if you guys remember last year he made the crazy catch.
2 of them, I think.
Yeah. Insane.
If only he could hit a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't like how Jazz looked after that swing. He kind of fell a little bit and kind of limped over to the dugout. Keep an eye on that. Pitching coach comes out to have a word with Leiter. So now there's 1 out. Buckle up, everyone. I mean, if you're just tuning in, this is the place to be right here. This is a tight game. Runners on first and second, 1 out. The Yankees are only down by 1, ladies and gentlemen, with the tying run in scoring position. And this is the guy you want at the dish, Ahmed Rosario. He's feeling it today. Hit a bomb in the second inning, a no-doubter. Boone gave him the start, and Rosario repaid him. Looking for a little more now, though. Rosario batting 7th today. He's 1 for 3. First pitch to Rosario. Big swing and miss. 0-1. Come on, guys. We can't just leave this run stranded at second. Gotta bring him in. 0-1 to Rosario is smoked into left field. No doubt about it. Going on.
Let's go! Yeah! Woo! Woo!
Rosario puts the Yankees ahead.
Yeah!
Let's go, Yankees! Hey,
George was the icing on the cake. Love it. Woo! That calls for 1 more. Baby, rock and roll. Woo! Oh yeah, shake it, baby, shake it. Yeah, George, baby.
Hey, they got to keep.
What are you doing tomorrow night, baby? You better come back.
They lead by 2 now, 5-3.
Paid off tonight.
Nice.
Got to start him
JT. This is from JT.
What's up, JT? Oh, yeah, see, there you go.
He did this 2 innings ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
It's a 1-1 count on Wells after the excitement as he watches ball 2. Rosario putting himself in the starting lineup, basically. Two 1 to Wells. Upstairs, 3-1 the count now on the Yankees backstop.
I all of a sudden love Mark Leiter Jr.
Hey, he's the same pitcher from last year when he was with us, so there you go.
As Wells grounds one over to second. No trouble over to first for the second out. 2 dead. I mean, Rosario knew it right off the bat. That ball was crushed. A second deck shot for Ahmed Rosario.
That must be some feeling, though, George. That must be some feeling.
Working his way back into the lineup. Oh, they're showing it on the screen. Fernando Cruz was going nuts when he hit that ball.
Yeah, he was doing the muscle thing.
You know, that's something we got to do differently than last year. I know people are talking about running it back and all that, but just think how many more games we would have won if we were able to drive in more runs in the later game. You remember that abysmal series against the Angels at home. You know, series like that, we would have maybe 5 to 6, maybe even like 8 more wins last year. Just situational, just clutch hitting we needed. And we've had that this inning. So it's a 1-1 count on Caballero. Swung on a missed 1-2.
We should start Rosario now.
Oh, yeah. That's not a question.
Oh, God.
You better not be benched tomorrow.
No, he's got to play tomorrow.
Never know. Later's 1-2 to Cabby. Fouled off.
That's the same as that. Was the first home run was second deck too, I think, right?
I believe so. I know it was a no doubter.
Damn, this
Bellinger, he's astonished.
Caballero fouls off another one. We're due another 1-2 at the Yankee shortstop.
Joe, Fernando Cruz was like this.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
Let's go, Sean.
1-2. Grounded over to third to hit him in the chest. Let's see if Cabby can beat it. High throw. He is safe at first.
Let's go, Cabby.
Put the ball in play and good things will happen.
Yep.
Speed kills nowadays.
Now you know he's going to take off, and
It looks like this might do it. Yep. Later's day is done, as it is not the welcome home he had expected, as he gave up 4 runs in 2/3 innings pitched. So they're going to make the call to the bullpen as the top of the order is coming back up with the runner on first. The Yankees really could break it open here. Grisham stepping up to the plate.
Thank God it is the 8th inning.
A few moments.
So, George, we're serious. We want to invite you back for tomorrow night. Are you available?
Yeah.
I should be. I have a 4. What time's the game tomorrow? Is it 7?
7, I think.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Ah, okay. I have Netflix, so I could probably do it. I have a 4:00 game tomorrow that I'm calling. Might be cutting it close.
Well, you can always come on like you did. Like this, we can win again.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I could definitely tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna be able to come on a lot earlier. I'll probably be on.
We're gonna have not only our people, but we're gonna have Yankees the Ugly Truths people in, and because he doesn't call the game and he asks us to take care of it. So big night tomorrow. So we all contribute tomorrow night, and we say thank you to Ken for letting us trust in doing as we're all family here. So we're very excited, to do that. And by the way, everyone, I just checked out. Thank you. In the past couple of innings, a lot of you have come on from Facebook. I really appreciate that. Keep it coming, and thank you for subbing. We really appreciate that also, as our numbers are going up tonight. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay with us. You're in for a good time.
How did the YouTube Live go?
What?
The YouTube Live.
Yeah, the YouTube Live goes into where we normally stream. It goes from there. You press it, and it goes right to it. So we're getting a lot of clicks from that.
On the Facebook thing too.
Yep.
Back here at Yankee Stadium, top of the order back up. They just pick off attempt at first, but Caballero back with a dive.
Come on.
Some insurance runs would be great for the Yankees. only up by 2, but I mean, that's a lot better than being down 3-1. First pitch to Grisham, downstairs, ball 1. Grisham's 0 for 4. It's been a rough start for the Yankee leadoff man. Hopefully this doesn't bite us in the butt. 1-0 to Grisham's inside. 2-0 the count. David Bednar warming up in the bullpen. Looking to get the save. The 2-0. Called strike. Caballero takes off for second. He slides in there safely. A stolen base for Jose Caballero as he moves into scoring position. But hold on a second. The Athletics are going to challenge this. So I'm going to take a look at it on my screen and let you guys know what I see. Ooh, they might have got him. Jacob Wilson might have tagged him on the thigh in the nick of time. That's close.
That's very close. I don't know if they can overturn that.
I want to see a bird's eye view from overhead, maybe.
Oh, Sean said the game.
It's very close.
Sean said the game is on Prime.
I have Prime. I think he's.
I meant Prime. I'm sorry, not
I have
Netflix.
Prime.
I'm sorry about that. They may have gotten him. You're right.
Yeah, I think they might have got him on the thigh just before that left hand hit the base. If he is out, that'd be 3.
Come on.
It's very close.
It's very.
Well, you know, it's very, very close for them to wait this long.
Yeah, it might be one of those. Is there enough evidence to overturn it?
Wow, they're really looking this over. My God.
He is safe.
All right. Yeah, because I guess because the glove looked like it was there, but it was kind of up in the air near his tushy, you know. Now we could use a blue pit.
Base hit almost automatically scores a run with his speed. 2-1 to Grisham. Outside, 3-1 the count.
Come on. The Blue Jays lost to the Dodgers, so that's good.
That's good. News I like to
How about Tampa? What did they do?
They lost to the Cubs.
3-1 to Grisham. Grisham grounds one over to second. Over to first for the out, and that's going to do it. But the Yankees take the lead on a big home run by Ahmed Rosario. They lead 5-3 as David Bednar coming out of the pen to slam the door.
Wow.
Let's go, Bednar.
The whole arsenal's coming out.
As Joe says, or Terminator, and then Sean goes, what is it? Bednar or something? He says Airbender or something. Not
yeah,
Airbender.
Something like that. Are you more safe with the Yankee closer this year than last year?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Even I've had a little bit. I mean, Bednar hasn't looked flawless.
No, I feel confident, Bednar.
But I'm hopeful.
No, you're right.
Yeah, Renegade. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Renegade. Yep, you call him Renegade. Yeah, here comes the Terminator and Renegade. Let's go.
Hey, George. Well, and I don't mind saying it. Talking about it in front of people. Are you available for weekend duty?
Yes.
Okay, so Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Saturday's a evening game.
I'm not. I gotta check. I think Saturday's the day. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
they're
know
in Tampa.
Thursday they're definitely in the day. Let me see. I'm checking right now, guys.
Okay, you have to let me know what you want to do so I can let Jimmy know.
Yes. Saturday. It's a 6:10 in Tampa.
Okay, 6:10 Saturday. Okay.
George, can you help out with that?
What day?
Saturday. 6:10.
Saturday against Tampa.
I will let you know.
Okay.
And then
And I'm sure Sunday's 1:35.
Yeah, Sunday's a day game, most likely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but let me know because we have to let Jimmy know that if you want to.
Yeah, we have to figure it out.
As Ryan McMahon's going to come in defensively at third base. Bednar in. 2-0 count.
Oh, don't fall behind on us, guys. It's 38 degrees in the Bronx right now.
Yeah, so
2-0 is in there. 2-1 the count.
yeah, so George, the Mets game was supposed to be on at 7, but they moved
it. I saw that
because of the weather, cold weather. No one was in the stands, I think, during the game.
It's 3-1 the count.
Come on, Ben-Hur.
Three one is in there. Full count now on Jeff McNeil wearing the A's uniform.
That was a big pickup for them. I love the A's lineup, but they just need to be more consistent.
McNeil pops one up. Going back. Wells is going to slide for it. Did he make the catch? No. Would have been an incredible play, but no shot. We're doing it again at 3-2.
Astros are losing to the Rockies right now, 3-1.
The Rockies this year been in a lot of games.
Yep.
McNeil in the 8-hole today. Payoff pitch from Bednar. Fouled off again.
Come on, Ben-Hur.
McNeil has always been a tough hitter for the Yankees to get out. No matter if he's slumping or not, he's always a tough at bat.
I'd say he would have been a good Yankees player too.
Yeah.
Payoff pitch from Bednar. Swung on a miss. Got him. Strike 3.
He gone.
One dead.
He gone.
He gone.
God.
Let's go, Ben-Hur. Renegade.
As Carlos Cortez is going to be digging in.
500.
He's going to hit.
Good hitting for. First pitch from Bednar. That's in there. Strike 1.
Who goes tomorrow night? Will Warren against Soriano.
A little more. Severino, you mean?
Severino.
Yeah. Someone took a picture of Judge and Severino together before the game today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
1-1 from Bednar. High in the air into right field. Judge has a beat on it. Catches it for the second out. They're 1 out away.
Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Here's a tough out.
Nick Kurtz at the dish. He's 1 for 4. He hit a bullet. 115 off the bat for this guy. This is grown man strength right here. In his second season of play, first baseman out of Wake Forest, one of the top prospects from last year, had a fantastic rookie season. First pitch to Kurtz is inside, ball 1. It's been a rough start to the season, though, for Kurtz. 161 batting, still yet to his first homer, only 2 ribbies on the season. 1-0. That's in there. Count even at 1. It's a guy I've been really high on, Nick Kurtz. Going into the season, I actually had him ranked as my number 1 first baseman over Vladdy. 1-1. Kurtz hits a high fly ball straight up into the New York sky into right field. Judge puts the squeeze on it, starts spreading the news. The Yankees come back and they win 5-3.
Let's go.
Bednar gets the stage. Player of the game has to be Ahmed Rosario. 2 homers.
Yeah, baby. What a nice comeback. What a nice comeback.
Hey, but a big shout out to JT in the chat for saying that he smells an 8th inning comeback, which it happened. So.
Yeah, that awesome, JT. I want to see you do that again. Well, I want to stay ahead. But that's awesome. Great call. And as soon as George took over, the Yankees took over.
Yep.
That is awesome. Awesome.
Man, what a game.
Great game.
What is that on Rosario's beard?
I'm trying to figure that out. Whatever it is, he's got to keep putting it in his beard. Must be good luck.
Yeah, whatever that is. Heck yeah.
He better
guys, we'll stay a little bit for our little wrap-up show. Yeah. So, guys,
Boone better keep him in the lineup tomorrow for sure. So let's see.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he'll go to second and they'll rest Chaz for a day or 2.
They should
definitely get him ready. Don't forget they're going to be in that Tampa field, and we don't know if it's what kind of field that they have now. Do they have the clay? Do they have what do they have? They have regular infield. So that's rough on the legs, and if he's hurting a little bit, it might be wise to keep him down for a day or 2.
Yep.
So, and this is a big win. I mean, they gain in the standings. I know it's early, but I mean, hey, anytime you could pull ahead a game here, a game here, and before you know it.
And they're tied for the best record now in baseball with the Dodgers, 8-2. So.
Yeah. I mean, the Dodgers keep playing Toronto. The Dodgers will be in the World Series.
Yeah.
I mean, not nothing against Toronto, but they stink right now.
They're 4-7. They lost 4 in a row.
Struggling.
Yeah, I mean, wow. This is the time to play them. And now they have injuries. The catcher, the Yankee killer, is out.
The pitching
they lost
staff,
Scherzer.
Pitching staff is down big time. So.
Yeah. And we don't have to see that Glabby go. When he acts like a 2-year-old, but that's besides the point. But guys, this was a nice comeback. They keep every game basically. They're in every game. It's exciting. This was the good old days. These were the 90s. These were the 70 Yankees. They clawed, they chipped, they clawed, they came back and is special. This is a good team right now.
Don't forget about the 09 Yankees too. So
yeah, the 09 Yankees too. But overall, you got to like what you see. I mean, what are the surprises? Now that we're into a little bit of a post game show, guys. What are your surprises right now, George? We'll start with you, being the fact that we haven't asked you some of these questions. What do you like? What are your concerns? I have a feeling I know what your concerns are, but what do you like?
I really like how they're starting to build a fluid lineup. How, besides, I think we need a leadoff hitter. That's my first concern. It's not Grisham. Grisham's not the leadoff man. But how you're going from Judge to Bellinger to Judge, Bellinger, Rice, Stanton. All those guys are hitting out of their minds. I really, really like how that's starting to look. Obviously, with Jazz on another planet, not like he's in space right now. I don't know what's going on with him. If he could get back to the way he was last year, that 30-30 guy, he could fit right in. They're really getting together a nice, solid group of guys that are professional hitters. So I like that. I love this pitching. What's not to love? Max Fried's the same as last year. Cam Schlitler's my favorite pitcher on the planet. He wasn't even that bad tonight. If this is what a bad Cam Schlitler start is going to look like, holy cow, we have a fantastic pitcher on our hands. Mm-hmm. If this is what he's going to look like at his worst, come on. He's fantastic. And then the rest of the rotation right now, it's whatever. You got Weathers, you got Heel. Those are just guys who are going to hold down the fort. Because you have Cole, Rodon, they're going to be coming back. You have Will Warren, who's going to be a decent pitcher. He could be your fifth man when everyone's back fully healthy. So the fact that the rotation looks this good right now, and you're going to be adding Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon to this already elite pitching rotation, that's phenomenal. That's perfect for the Yankees. You're telling me my rotation is going to be looking like Cole, Fried, Schlittler, Rodon, and whoever you want that fifth wild card spot to be. Is it going to be Warren? Is it going to be Carlos Legrand coming up from AAA? Who knows? But the fact that those are my four to lead this rotation, those are four aces. You send them to 70% of the rest of the MLB. Those are aces on teams. Cole, Fried, Schlittler, Rodon. We have four of them. Four aces on one team for the Yankees.
Don't forget about Warren.
You got 5 elite pitchers on one team. 5 of them. Pitching wins you championships. Mm-hmm. Our pitching failed us last postseason. So to the fact that we're getting such an upgrade, it's perfect, guys. That's music to my ears. The lineup needs to look a little more complete. That's what I'm going to say. You know, when I first started calling this game, I said, who's due up? Oh, it's Bellinger, it's Rice, and it's Stanton. But those were the only 3 guys really hitting for the Yankees. Of course, Rosario had a huge game today. But if those were any other 3 in the lineup, I wouldn't feel that confident. You know, if this was Wells, Cabby, and Grisham coming up, I wouldn't feel confident in the Yankees' chances to come back into this game. So the Yankee lineup, I feel, is a little top heavy right now. I said that we're building that good group of guys, but there needs to be people under them. There needs to be more. It can't just be the Judge, Belly, Rice, Stanton show, because those are still only 4 guys. You got 5 other people still contributing to that lineup. We got lucky that it was those 3 to start that 8th inning rally, and then, of course, Rosario having the game of his life. That's not always going to happen. Mm-hmm. We need to find guys to complement I'll call it the big 4. Judge, Bellinger, Rice, and Stanton. That's our big 4, which is great. I'm not saying you need 1 through 9 to be superstars. You can't have the big 9. You can have the big 4, which is great, but you need to complement them right. You need some contact in there because these are all power guys. Some of these guys do strike out a little bit. You need some contact, and I think that starts with the leadoff spot. Find that true leadoff hitter. Grisham is not a leadoff hitter. He's just not. So maybe you want to bring up Dominguez as a time. He's hitting the cover off the ball in AAA. They'll figure it out, but the fact that this is what we're starting with, this is square one for the 2026 season. It's very promising. There's definitely something to build on. There's a foundation for Brian Cashman to build on, whether that's via little trades here and there, or even just calling up. You have the greatest AAA team of all time.
I know.
Down there. You could pull guys up all you want if you're the Yankees. So you got first world problems right here if you're the Yankees. It's honestly just a matter of finding what combination is going to work the best. Obviously, they found the big four, but who's going to complement that? What's the best combination? That's for Boone to find out. That's for Cashman to find out. And that's going to take time. You can't just say after one game that this is the lineup. It's going to take time. It's going to take experimenting. But one more time, let me just say this is a good start. This is a good foundation. This gives me a little bit of hope. And this team is just fun to watch. They're spunky. They got spark. They got charisma. They got swag. They're energetic. They're youthful. So they're just a fun team to watch. And it's a great foundation to build off of.
Now, you know that the bench is a lot better right now this year than last year. That's for darn sure.
100%.
That was a joke what they were going into last year. An absolute joke. What do you do? And I'll pose a question to both you guys. Luis Hill coming up. Who's going?
Well, Ryan Weathers, I think, is odd man out here.
You think he'll go down or go in the bullpen?
I think he goes to the bullpen. Obviously, his last start was rough. And who else are you going to put down? I mean, Will Warren.
I think they're going to send down Winquest or whatever his name is, the guy they picked up. I don't see them loving him. I mean, I would definitely give him innings. He throws gas. I would definitely love to see him get more innings, but the fact that he's already been kind of singled out in this bullpen, I think he might be the guy that they're going to send down. Who's that one lefty? Is it Hendrick or something?
No, I don't want to send him Brad. No,
I think,
you got to keep Hendrick in the bullpen, George.
I think so too, but he's the guy they could get rid of. I want to just get rid of Yarbrough.
No,
he is just he's not that Ryan Yarbrough. Not a fan at all of Ryan Yarbrough. I'd be down to putting Weathers in the bullpen. I think Weathers still needs a lot of fine polishing. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, honestly, I think Hill still needs a lot of fine polishing. He did not look great in his last AAA start. I mean, by no means was it bad, but you're at the AAA level.
Yeah, I said in the previous streams, George, that Hill is the reason why Hill's in the minor. I mean, I wanted him in the rotation in the first place, but I think the reason why he's in the minors right now is because they're trying to build up his arm a little bit more, and then because of the injuries. Once they had that build up, then obviously he'll be fine. And I think he's expected to make the start on Friday. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, April 10th. So.
Well, here's another one that. All right, we might be a few weeks away, but here's another one. What do you do when Volpe comes back?
That's a great conversation to have, Joe.
Yeah.
I know.
I have absolutely no idea who would go down.
I know. Here's the thing with some Yankee fans. There's a group of Yankee fans. The second you even mention Volpe's names, they grab their pitchforks and torches.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out. They're gonna riot. You could like Anthony Volpe donates to charity. Here come the angry Yankee fans that hate Volpe, ready to complain about it. So that's like, I'm not a Volpe hater by any means. And I love Cabby. I love the energy he brings, but he's not doing really anything for us right now. He steals bases. And Joe, you mentioned the bench. That's a great bench guy, Cabby, especially when you have a lefty heavy lineup, especially when you have a guy like Giancarlo Stanton. Let's say the same situation happens. Instead of pinch running Randall Gritchett, you could pinch run Jose Caballero for Giancarlo Stanton. You don't send down Cabby at all, but maybe you start to use him as a platoon role, as a pinch runner role. That's maybe what you start to do, but he's not a everyday shortstop. That's the thing.
No, we know that.
He doesn't have the arm for it. His footwork is so. He's just not, and his bat isn't there. He's batting $150 on the season. He's a fun player. He's a good player to have on your team. These are the types of players that championship teams have. Don't get me wrong, but championship teams don't start these players. That's just not what they do. So you need to find a way to get a shortstop. Maybe that's Volpe. Maybe Volpe hits the ground running, has a fantastic start. And again, I say this all the time. Give me 265, 20 homer, 70-ish RBI, 20 stolen base Volpe. I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. I'm not asking for 300 plus Volpe.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
20
asking
home
for
runs is asking a lot. I mean,
how much?
Can't you be happy with 15?
I'm
let
just saying
him
20
swing
that every year. He's always he's always finding a way to hit lucky number 20. And I said 70 RBIs because he's always racking up RBI numbers, surprisingly.
Right.
For all that he gets. He's always getting RBI.
If he can have, obviously, in his the season when he won his Gold Glove, he had a pretty good season too, offensively. So if he can get him back from that year, then that'd be a huge plus. And Volpe hit 20 home runs the year after, I think, his Gold Glove year, right?
And his rookie year.
Yes.
Yeah, rookie year. He had 20. So that's a capable number he can do. He can even surpass 20. So, but first you have to get him back healthy first. So that's hopefully that's the key right there.
But again, who do you get rid of? We haven't answered that question. What do we do? And I'm not crazy about getting rid of Randall because I know he's going to come back and haunt us. I can tell you that right now. Wherever he goes, he's going to come back and haunt us.
Yeah, that sounds like a Red Sox pickup, Randall Grichuk, if he leaves here.
We got to keep Grichuk on the bench. I think he's too valuable, and I think he brings obviously defense too, and and he can still hit the ball. So, and you need that type of guy on the championship team. So I don't want to get rid of him.
Try and move Cabby.
What about McMahon?
His contract is so hefty. That's the thing. If you're gonna,
Yankees would have to throw money.
I mean, it might be worth it though. McMahon's doing nothing at the dish.
Oh, he looks
I know
terrible.
I know how great he is defensively, and I know Fried's a ground ball pitcher and this and that. But at the end of the day, we're talking like we're not asking like if we want Ahmed Rosario to be our everyday third baseman, we're not asking him to make Brooks Robinson type plays. We're just asking him to be an everyday defensive third baseman, which I think he's capable of. I think he can do that, Ahmed Rosario.
Yeah, but a lot of teams gave up on him, George. That's my fear.
And,
he's going to do something yucky in the clutch.
And
an upgrade is an upgrade, Joe. If we're not getting anything from Ryan McMahon right now, and Rosario gave us 2 homers, I'm not saying he's going to do that every game, Rosario, but we're just asking him to be a league average player. If he's a league average player, he's already a dramatic upgrade from what Ryan McMahon is right now.
Yeah,
an upgrade is an upgrade.
When it comes to McMahon, though, you cannot have a third baseman hitting under 100. It's not. That's not. You cannot. Third baseman. So that's why they should have went with Alex Bregman on a short term deal.
I would have loved that
or something else. And I'm hoping I'm rooting for McMahon. Hopefully he can turn it around, but you cannot have a third baseman hitting under 100 on the corner, especially on the corner.
Yeah, he's got a lot of. Yeah, I think since he joined the Yankees, his average is like 179.
His average has dipped a lot, but don't get me wrong, his defense is great, but his offense is horrible.
It's not even like a Dansby Swanson situation where his defense is obviously elite and his bats league average. McMahon isn't doing anything at the plate. And the fact that he's another lefty in this lineup, he's just not proving himself. He's not fitting in.
Yeah.
So if that continues, why are we keeping him in the lineup? Why are we not letting guys like Rosario get more at bats?
I would give him at least 100 at bats, and then we make a decision, because number one, like you said, even if the Yankees throw in money, which I know they probably don't want to do, I would give McMahon a little bit more time. I would give him, like I say, 100 at bats, 150 altogether, and check it out, because I mean, sooner or later, he's going to catch a little fire. I don't care where that he played in Colorado, but he is a better hitter than he's been showing. So I don't know what's up with that, but he's elite at third base, and we'll never lose a game because McMahon is at third base. And my concern is right now. If they're gung ho on Anthony Volpe at short, who is going? That is my question. And I don't think it'll be McMahon, because obviously he's third base. So
I think
it's going to be very interesting. And do they think about trading Chaz?
I think that's possibly what happens. I think it was obvious this offseason. It feels like they're starting to transition to a Yankee roster without Jazz Chisholm. I feel like that's starting to be the move. We better just hope, if the Yankees do want to trade Jazz, by time the decision comes, Jazz starts hitting a little bit and becomes marketable, because first of all, he's a free agent next year. This is definitely Jazz's last year in pinstripes. I don't see them re-signing him at all. So I don't see that happening. And, they might just they might just not want another lefty strikeout guy. Jazz is a great second baseman, but another lefty, another heavy strikeout guy. He's fast. His defense is all right. I think he's a good defender, but I think he's lazy. I think he has the potential to be a great defensive second baseman, but he's lazy.
Yep.
Not putting in the effort.
And did we have enough with Robinson Cano?
Yeah.
And then you had Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres too. So you had the daily double here.
I would take Gleyber.
I think Chaz's value is high here. I think you can get something in return if you trade him now.
The Yankees may have the shortstop that they need until George is ready to come up. Max Schumann would be the guy. I would put maybe him at. Yeah,
this is a bridge to Lombard. Whatever they do at short or at third, I know everyone sees Lombard as a shortstop, but let's not forget he has had significant time at third base in the minors, and he has looked terrific. This is a guy who is able to play short, third, and second at extremely high levels. He is an MLB-ready defensive player. Yeah. So I'm not going to just limit George Lombard Jr. to a shortstop. I'm basically just going to call him an infielder. This is a guy who could play all over the infield at a great level, but I do think whatever route they want to go, if they want to give McMahon the boot, if they want to get rid of Jazz, if they decide Volpe and Cabby's not enough at short, wherever they go, this is a bridge to George Lombard Jr. It's not going to be this year, but next year is the season that we start to see Lombard start taking over, and I think this is the guy. We screwed up Volpe. We have a graveyard of prospects we've ruined. I do not want to add Lombard to that list, because this is one of the most promising prospects I've seen the Yankees have in the past couple seasons. I do not want to send him to AAA purgatory, where Spencer Jones is right now, where Dominguez is. I want to see this kid shine, and I think the Yankees do too. I think they are setting him up for success. So whatever they decide to do with this infield, I don't think, if they possibly make a move at the deadline for an infielder, I don't think it's going to be a long-term guy. I think it's just going to be a guy to hold down the fort, to be reliable, because, listen, they're going to replace one of the three positions. They're either going to replace third or short or second, but they're not going to get a guy that they want to be their franchise guy. They're going to get someone to just hold down the fort, to be an average player, to not bat 90, 0-90, like McMahon is right now. They're going to look for someone to be an average hitter. Like when they traded for Gio Urshela, but obviously Urshela hit the cover off the ball and Andujar never came back to the field. That's a different story, but think of the intent Cashman had with the Urshela trade, just to have a solid everyday guy at that position until the time came, and that's exactly what we could be doing with Lombard.
Yeah, I think they should definitely give Schumann a chance at shortstop, and I know people here in the chat love Schumann, so I think they should definitely give him a chance, and they should have brought him out of spring training, but obviously no room. So I'll
tell you what I see. I see that George Lombard is going to look like Alex Rodriguez in 2 years. He's got that framework. He's got that intensity. And I think he's just going to be a monster.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I really do.
He's getting off to a great start so far in Somerset on the offensive
He is.
side. Yeah, I think the first game he went 5 for 6 or 6
with a homer.
Yeah, and once he gets that going,
that's a leadoff hitter.
Yeah, his defense is elite, but once he gets his offense going, George, the whole hell breaks loose. And
that's a leadoff hitter right there,
yeah.
George Lombard Jr. He's fast. He gets on base. That's a perfect leadoff hitter right there.
My only concern and is Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth brought out is you get a guy like George, and then we have a lockout, and let's say we don't, there is a chance. I mean, there's a chance on the good side and a chance on the bad side, but if there's no season, this takes us backwards.
Yeah,
and
takes every team
and that
backwards.
is scary. That is scary to me. Because remember, George, nobody's allowed to play. Nobody's allowed to play.
Even the minor leagues have to shut down. So, I think.
Yep.
I mean, definitely so, but I mean, it's every team that gets affected. It's not just the Yankee lockout. I mean, think of teams like the Mets that would get so screwed by a lockout with all their promising players that are right now at the MLB level and in the minors. They get destroyed by a lockout. It would affect everything. So I'm not really taking that into consideration because it's not really a Yankee lockout. It's the whole MLB that would suffer from a lockout.
Yeah,
and I've seen a lot of things that a lot of people don't think it's really going to be a full season thing. There's honestly been a lot of promising reports I've seen too that make it look like it's not going to be too bad, the lockout. I mean, anything's possible, but I definitely do think that it's not going to be as drastic as people are saying, that there's going to be no baseball next year. I think that definitely they need to figure out what they're going to be doing with these ludicrous contracts, but you give it some time. We might miss a month of the season, month and a half, but I think we see baseball.
Yeah, no, I agree. But it's an interesting topic. It really is. But my main concern right now is, two things. I really want to know. I know that it's still not in a conversation because Volpe hasn't started, but I don't know what the plan is, and I don't even know if Cashman, I wouldn't want to be in Cashman and Boone's shoes at that point, because really, who do you get rid of? And I'm telling you, anybody they get rid of is going to come back and haunt us, and that scares the hell out of me. It really does. These guys, the Red Sox will jump on somebody. The Blue Jays will jump on somebody, and here we go again. I do not want to see Randall go into the Red Sox. I don't care if he's on our bench and he's getting splinters. I don't want to see him against the Yankees ever again. I'm done with that. I'm sick and tired of this guy hitting home runs and doubles and triples and winning games and all of that. I'm just, And that's my other worry with trading the rookie guys like Dominguez. I know Dominguez is still struggling in the outfield, but he is hitting the cover off the ball down there, which we're going to cover starting tomorrow. We're going to start dissecting some minor league play and check everything out. And obviously, you're going to love the results that Dominguez is giving us. And the Yankees are. I mean, listen. If AAA doesn't win the championship, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. That is I mean, look at the pitching. You guys mentioned all those pitches. What about Elmer Fudd?
Yeah, and Carlos Legrand too. So
right. It's a great problem to have, guys. It really is a great problem. But you also got to remember, Garrett Cole is not exactly 28 years old anymore. I mean, I'm not saying he's an old fart, but he is. He's up there, and you just can't say, well, we need a right-handed hitter, so let's get rid of Elmer Fudd. You're not going to do that. You have Ben Hess also. You have a few guys. Carlos, of course. The Yankees are a fun team to watch right now. And a lot of the decisions are going to be very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. And it's I think it's a really good time, believe it or not, to really love your New York Yankees, because if this is run right, and they've brought in some international people that make a lot of sense and have done great things with other clubs. This team is ready on the side of the Dodgers. It's going to be very interesting in the off seasons from now on to see where these players from Japan and wherever are going to end up. The Yankees might be a force if they're willing to listen to the people that they hire. And I think that's going to be something to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. All I know is right now we are 8-2. We're 3.5 games up in first place. I know it's early.
And we're tied for the
and
best
let's enjoy it.
Yeah, we're tied.
And let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy this. There's no reason not to enjoy what's going on. And they very easily could have been 10-0. If you really think about it.
Yeah, those two losses were blunders and mistakes. If they didn't have those mistakes, Joe, they would have been easily 10-0 for sure.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
But I want to, another thing is for that new segment that you guys are doing. My team and I will try and bring some of the players from Somerset and Scranton on the segments here, if they're available, to come on and possibly talk about the thing and just to give a short segment for you guys. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, that would be awesome. That really would be something special. And I'm telling you, this minor league system is going to be really good. That Patriots lineup isn't bad itself either.
No, it's good. And then AAA has an all-star team, and then with Elmer Fudd, Spencer Jones, Legrand. Spencer Jones is ready, to be honest, George. I think he's ready to come up now, in my opinion.
I don't know who to replace, honestly.
Probably Grisham.
Yeah, he's not going to play the defense Grisham does in center field. And still, I mean, Jones isn't going to bat leadoff. I mean, I don't want to put Rice in the leadoff spot. I mean, it would make sense in some ways, but he's getting us all our runs in the middle of the order, Rice. We really still don't have a leadoff man. I mean, I think Jones, knock on wood, is if Stanton gets hurt, he's our safety net. He comes up, but again, knock on wood, hoping that Stanton stays fully healthy for the season. But I think Jones, Jones is just in a bad spot.
You could also say as a DH, Jason Dominguez wouldn't be bad either.
No, I think Dominguez is fighting his way up. I know people give him a lot of crap for how he looks in left, so why don't we just put him back in center where he naturally was? People don't realize how different left field in Yankee Stadium is compared to center field in Yankee Stadium. It's dramatically different. First of all, not even just in Yankee Stadium, the ball tails differently. When you're in center field, the ball comes at you head on, straight forward. When you're in left field, it's tailing all different directions. It's completely different. So if Grisham continues to not look good, I'm 100% on board with calling up Dominguez. We put him at the leadoff spot a few times last year. He looked great. If you like, I feel like he's going to make a lot of people say, wow, that's the same Dominguez if we put him in center field, because he's naturally a center fielder, Dominguez. And you don't even have to worry about left. You have arguably the best defensive left fielder in all of baseball, Cody Bellinger. If Grisham continues to not play at a high level, you might have to start taking at bats away to bring up Jason Dominguez. Have Dominguez play center. Have Dominguez lead off for you. You want a spark in this team? There you go with Dominguez. That's honestly long ways away. They're not going to do this for a long time. If this were to happen,
not at $22 million. No way.
No, exactly. But it's just a thought. It's definitely just a thought. If the Yankees want to get more dynamic in the hypothetical situation that Grisham continues to not look great at the dish at all, it's just a thought. Do we know if Dominguez is playing center in AAA? Do we know where he's playing?
I think
I believe left field. We're gonna do research tonight. I'm gonna do a lot of research and dissect it all. Yeah, but from what I understand, it is left field.
Okay. I still think though he'd be fine in center field if he came to the Yankees.
Well, he was never really called. He was called out for his batting and running. He was never really called out for his center field. He was okay. I think he's obviously a better center fielder than he is a left fielder.
Yes.
But then again, there's not much to go on because, I mean, George, let's face it, he's looked terrible in left field.
Yes.
I mean, there's no
not
question
denying that.
I
I wonder what would happen if he never got hurt. You remember that September? He was a September call-up. He set the world on fire, but then he tore his UCL. He was looking like the promised child.
And his first at bat, he hit the home run off of Verlander, and then he hit another one in spring training.
That was opposite field too, Dominguez. He hit that into the Crawford boxes in what's it called? Houston.
Now, Fernandez has 5 home runs and 10 RBIs
I think
in 10 games.
He meant to type Dominguez.
Oh, Dominguez.
Because Dominguez has been setting the world on fire in AAA. He's been looking really, really good, Dominguez.
Right. But again, if the Yankees are looking at his defense, they're not going to call him up. Because where are you going to play him? And then another thing they can do also, you can trust Randall Gritch. You can coach. Trust Randall a little bit. You can play a little center field once in a while. Why not?
Maybe.
And once in a while, you can put Aaron Judge in center once in a while, and put Randall in right field.
I'd rather move Belly to center.
Okay, you could do that.
I think I'd do that. But yeah, I mean, definitely, if there's a lefty on the mound and you just want to get Grisham out of there against a lefty, and you want to get Gritchett in there, you could have Rosario at third. You could really pack up. You could have Goldschmidt at first. You could really pack up these righties in this lineup. That would look pretty good for the Yankees.
Dominguez is hitting .379 with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. But Chris is talking about
some other guy, Fernandez.
That's the guy we got from Colorado.
Yeah, Yanquil Fernandez, his name is. He's batting .270 with 5 home runs and 10 RBIs. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, he did nothing in spring training, but he's looking good in the. Yeah, he's looking good. So, well, it remains to be seen. But like we say, next year is next year. This year we are playing, and we got to go for it. The Yankees are not far away from being a really, really good contending World Series team. They really aren't. everything falls into place, guys. I could really see this being a very special year. And then, of course, at the trade deadline, who knows? They'll talk Steinbrenner into, hey, you know what? This is it, pal. Let's do it. And they might do it and get what they need. One more, I don't know, a superstar leadoff hitter. I don't know. I don't know. We don't know what's in the minds right now. All I know is we are 8-2. We are sitting at top of the American League East, and I am ecstatic about it. I love everything about this team right now. So, so tomorrow's another day, guys. Another long day, and guys, we have been on for almost 4 hours. The stream. So, just some nice final thoughts. And George, we really appreciate you coming up and doing the 2 innings of the great play-by-play, and of course giving the luck to the Yankees. So, some final thoughts.
Yeah, final thoughts. Great comeback win. This team has some fight in it. They got some firepower. They got a little spunk. Let's hope we can carry that. That's what the team last year missed. I know it was a good team, but they didn't have, I guess I'm just trying to look for the word. They didn't have like the flavor, if you know what I'm saying. They didn't have the energy that this team kind of has right now. Again, only beginning of the season, but let's carry that spark.
Yeah.
I mean, last year, if we were in this spot down 3-1, the 8th inning, chances are we wouldn't be able to do it. We wouldn't be able to get situational hitting. We wouldn't be able to get 3 straight base hits. We wouldn't have guys going first to third. First of all, that's huge what Bellinger did there. Going first to third, I'm such a fan of that because it set up Stanton's base hit, that scored a run, which set up Rosario's homer. This team looked a little more dynamic. The situational hitting is looking good, so that's always promising. The fundamentals look a little more sound. I feel like I agree with you, Joe. This is going to be a fun year. The pitching, let's get excited, baby. Let's get excited for it. The pitching's going to be so much better this year. People are saying they're running it back. No, they're not on the pitching side. That's not even close to what they're doing. They're getting 2 pitchers. They're getting Cole, and I'm counting Schindler as something new. Yeah. He only got a few starts last year. You're having a full season now of Cam Schindler. He learned the second half of the season. He went crazy in the postseason, and he's looking to take the world by storm this year. You are getting a very different pitcher from last year that you saw in Cam Schindler. So the pitching is different. The offense is looking a little different. It's looking like you're getting a new version of Ben Rice, who just hits the cover off the ball for a living. So it's looking good. It's looking fun. Like I said earlier, this is the foundation you build off of. This is where you start, and this is how you get better and better. If this is square one, I'm very excited to see what the finished product looks like. It's just a good one, and it's a good win. A good win, a good comeback win. Edmar looks great, locking it down. Q Renegade as he comes out of the bullpen. Looks like a good one. Let's go, Yankees.
Well said, George.
Awesome take, George. Thank you so much for coming up and spending some time with us. We really appreciate it and all the work that you do. And again, thank you. Our best to your family. I hope everybody's doing well, and tell your father that thanks so much for indulging in our chat. We really appreciate it. And Nathan, some final thoughts.
Yeah, well, first of all, great points, George, and thank you for coming on. And shout out, you did a great job, obviously, calling the game, the rest of the game. I'm happy right now where the Yankees are at 8-2. We're tied for the second best record in baseball with the Dodgers, and obviously the pitching has been dominant and for last few hiccups, but they bounced back today. And this team is showing more fight than last year, and they're a lot more dynamic team this year. And the one thing they did this spring was situational hitting, and that's what I like. They improved on situational hitting, especially with 2 outs. They're doing a pretty good job of situational hitting with 2 outs this year. Last year they did a horrible job, and obviously this year there was some instance where they could have done a little bit better with the bases loaded and all. But that's a simple thing. That's a simple fix. But so far this year, they've been showing fight in all these games. Like Joe said, they could have been easily 10-0, but we had those 2 games were like mistakes and blunders. So if they didn't have those mistakes, then we were easily 10-0. But
Yeah.
But this team is something different, something special. And Stanton, if he can keep Stanton healthy for a full year, then that is something different. And he's a brand new player. And I think that he, with the batting stance change, is helping him. And also he's showing speed on the bases again. So that's a big key for us. And he's hitting the ball instead of hitting all the home runs, he's hitting the ball to the gaps now, which is good. And getting runners into scoring position and getting RBIs and he's doing a better job too, and not striking out that much either. So that's another thing. And Judge is going to get going for sure. I'm not worried about Judge, and he's going to get going. But I'm happy about the pitching, and like I said, they have a lot of pitching depth. I know that I'll admit I wanted Paul Skeens. Everybody wants Paul Skeens, but at this point we don't really need him because we have enough pitching depth. Obviously coming back with Cole and Rodon, and obviously you have Lagrange and Elmer Fudd and the rest. We have a great pitching depth, so I'm not worried about that either. But the one concern I do have could be is a bullpen. Maybe they could add a few bullpen pieces, but right now they don't need it. Right now we can withhold those things, but I do feel confident in the bullpen, and let's see. But yeah, all in all, a great start for the 10 games, and hopefully they can keep it going with Will Warren on the mound. And I do feel confident in Will Warren. He's doing a better job with his outings, so looking forward to that. And shout out to everyone in the chat. Great job, guys, and continue liking, subscribing, and scan the QR codes on the screen here. That will take you to both channels. Please subscribe to Nitin Sports Trust and our NY Sports Loudmouth show with former New York Jet Clint Copels. We were on yesterday. We're going to be on Thursday too. So stay tuned. And also big things are happening at our nation's best NIL Dream Team company. So stay tuned for that. And also my team and I booked more guests for this show coming up. So stay tuned for that. This Thursday, we got 2 as of now. We got 2 on Thursday and 1 on Friday. And then next week, we booked a guest for Monday too, next week, Monday. So we'll go over all of that during the week. But shout out to George, Joe. Great job as always. George, welcome back. I know you're on spring break. But yeah, welcome back, and looking forward to having you for tomorrow and hopefully the weekend to call the Yankee game. So, but yeah, shout out to everyone. John the Beagle, welcome. So let's go Yankees. I'm pumped. I'm excited with this team. They're much better than last year for sure.
Well said. Well said, guys, and looking forward to our morning show tomorrow morning at 9:30, Coffee Bagels and Yankee Mania. And then, of course, we'll have our pregame show at 4 o'clock, and then we'll have the call of the game at 7:05, and then the post game. So a lot going on, a lot to do. Stay with us, everyone. Like and subscribe. God bless you all. God bless America. Thank you, George. Thank you, Nitin. Thank you, Sean, and the rest of our great NY Yankee Mania crew. We love each and every one of you. We're gonna go out with a few promos, and we say good night for now.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.